on the action this season with Underdog Fantasy's Pick'em game. Select higher or lower between 2 and 8 players and compete for up to 325 times your entry. Use code DIRECTOR when signing up to receive up to $1,000 in bonus cash and a free pick.
Picture, if you will, the mightiest of storms. A clash of elements that gives birth to chaos. That is the essence of who we are. We are not idle bystanders. We are the storm itself. Fierce and unyielding, raging against any threat that seeks to dominate us.
I am the storm. When the sky goes dark, that's when I arrive. Thrive under pressure, I'ma come alive. Staring at adversity right in the eyes. I'ma shine in the shadows even when the stakes are high. Yeah, battle from the bottom and we made a name. Yeah, flooded out the gutters when we brought the rain. Yeah, stood together stronger than an iron chain. Run for cover when you feel the rumble of that thunder bang. In the chaos, I become the calm. Push me out the comfort zone, that's where I belong. Time to light the heavens up when the pressure's on. I'ma stand tall, stand strong. I am the storm.
When the world questions how we persevere, how we can possibly withstand the storm before us, we look them dead in the eye and proudly proclaim that we are the storm.
Yes, I'm a relentless force of nature, pushing against your walls and making them fall like it was a ball of paper. Buried in talk of all debaters. I'm with the Hall of Famers, yeah, I pay my dues and all the wages. You better make a way, cause I'm ruthless in pursuit of greatness. I never lose the composure to chaos, I am the calm. Push me up out of the comfort zone, that's where I belong. We finna light the heavens up whenever the pressure's on. I'ma stand tall, stand strong. I am the storm.
Let's go.
Action.
Who's got it better than us?
Into the end zone, Charger fans are witnesses to history.
Go to Bolt Fam, it's the director. Oh, it's Raiders week, baby. So stoked to see the Bolt Fam won last time in the regular season. How's everybody doing in the chat? I saw an awesome holla just a second ago where Byron Leva with the $5 holla says, hey, y'all, over here in the delivery room with the Miss is about to welcome the new member of the Bolt Fam. And yes, the game is on. Congratulations to Byron and his wife on the new coming little one. Introducing to the Bolt Fam for the first time tonight, man. Congratulations, our dude. Thank you so much for dropping in saying hello. But I'm sure you got bigger things on your plate today, man. Bolt up, dude. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Nicole Betran coming in with the 8 months. Felt weird to be a Bengals fan for 2 hours, but they won. Now it's our turn. Also, how do you feel about potentially having Ezekiel Elliott bolt up? I heard some Ezekiel Elliott stuff over the last couple of days. I mean, it is like a deep backup running back. I guess I wouldn't mind it too much for the tail end of the year, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. For those of you, and this is what we're going to expand on what she was talking about. For those of you guys that don't know, the Chargers, in an awesome situation this game, win, and they will clinch the 5th seed in the AFC, changing their AFC wildcard matchup from the Ravens to the Houston Texans. And I think a lot of Chargers fans are rooting for what's going to be considered that easier matchup in that potential 5th seed. So it's a lot on the line this week, man. Should be pretty huge. And a lot on the line for the Chargers to actually play for, putting in their starters this week. We're starting now. Raiders going to pitch it to number 22, Alexander Madison, who picks up a yard. And the Chargers defense doing a great job at stopping him short. Burrell Bikes, $2 holla. Watch the game on mute. Listen to director. Hey, big love to Burrell Bikes, baby. Thank you so much for the holla there, man. We got our mods in the chat, too. We got Miguel. We got Hugo. We got Tara, hopefully soon. Good to see everybody in the chat. Thank you guys so much for catching us. Week 18, season finale of the regular season. Chargers Raiders playing for the 5th seed this week. 2nd and 8 for the Raiders. It's going to be another fake pitch this time. O'Connell passes underneath, hitting Michael Mayer, who gets completely swarmed and wrapped up by the Chargers. It's going to be a gain of 0 and a 3rd and 8 for Aiden O'Connell in the Raiders offense and their opening possession. Nice start for the Chargers defense. Let's see if they can put it away. In 1 second, y'all. Aiden O'Connell looking, goes over the middle to Alexander Madison, who breaks the tackle, almost picks up the first down, but it's going to be about 1.5 yards short. And we'll see what they decide to do here in their own territory. I'm sure the punt team will be taking the field here momentarily. Thank you guys so much for all the hollers in the chat. Real quick, guys. Taking a quick look-see here. I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Yeah, Chargers defense already getting to work in the first quarter. That's probably one of the biggest aspects of this game to keep an eye out for, is the Chargers defense's ability to bounce back to form from earlier in the season, where they were one of the most dominant in the entirety of the NFL. Here comes the punt. It'll be a touchback. Chargers will return at the 25. Start at the 25. Miguel says it switched to the Broncos game. What? Oh, I'm seeing a lot of people having trouble getting the game this week, man. I mean, it might be a little late right now, but there's always ExpressVPN plus NFL Game Pass. Of course, one of the sponsors of the channel. Hoping that's working for everybody this week. But yeah, I heard a lot about that over the weekend, man. Yeah, a lot of people saying the game switched. I will keep you guys up to date as best I can while y'all figure that out on your ends, all right? We'll hold down the fort. Here comes Justin Herbert on his first offensive possession. It's going to be a handoff to J.K. Dobbins. J.K. Dobbins picking up a couple of yards. It's going to be 2nd and long coming up. Speaking of J.K. Dobbins, who's riding with me, man? We got the underdog slip this week, the underdog entry. J.K. Dobbins, we need 62.5 from him on the ground. Aiden O'Connell, less than 1.5 passing touchdowns. And Ladd McConkey with 5.5 receptions. I feel pretty good about that entry, man. Let's see how it goes. Next play. Herbert. It's a screen to QJ, and QJ making guys miss. Picks up, close to first down yardage. It's going to be a pickup of 8.5, and it'll be a 3rd and very short for the Chargers offense in their first possession this game. Yeah, we need the Doblin. The Hobgoblin, or the Dobgoblin, or the Hobdobbins, however you want to say it. We need 62.5 yards from him on the ground. Tara, good to see you. Yeah, if you guys did not hear, Tara is correct. Slater not suiting up for this game. Had a little discomfort in his knee. They're going to protect him, keep him out. In motion is going to be Darius Davis, and it's a handoff. Oh, it's going to be stopped short. It was Hassan Haskins, the hybrid fullback for the Chargers that could not pick it up. Are they going to stay on the field? Likely a punt here for the Chargers as well. Tough 1-yard stop by the Raiders defense. Would have loved to see them pick that up. It was Aulu who got in there for the tackle. Will the Chargers go for it? I have to imagine they're going to punt as well. 4th and 1. And here comes J.K. Scott with the punt for the Chargers. Chazakas with the, what's going on, man? He says, what's up, director? Fun playing in your fantasy football league. Hey, Chazakas, congratulations. Congratulations are due in our fantasy football league. Of course, a signed jersey heading their way very, very soon. Thank you guys so much for participating in that this year. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you guys have seen this yet. I don't know if I've shown it off. This might be my first game showing off this particular jersey. Y'all ready? What do you guys think? What do you guys think I'm sporting today? Let me know what you guys are sporting. What do you think? There's a new jersey. New jersey reveal. Who do you think's on here? Huh? Who do you think's on here? Let me know. Action down with 8 months. My worst nightmare. Antonio Pierce gets fired and they hire Jesse Minter as their head coach. Let's hope they do not do that. You guys think it's alt, lad, alts and lads, say ow. All right, here we go. New jersey reveal while we're in commercial break. We got the Lad McConkeys, baby. We got the Ladidis. Clean number 15 in white. Felt that one was pretty appropriate. Welcome to the collection. Number 15. Lad McConkey. Thank you so much, Action Dan. 8 months. And yes, that's certainly something that we're hoping to avoid this offseason. Christian Blackwolf with the 2 says, unfortunately can't get the game. East Coast, go Bolts. Hey, we'll keep you guys up to date. I will keep you guys up to date. Hopefully, we do a good job at supplementing what is normally other forms of streaming the games. Alt Black with the 37 months says, we're playing for the 5th seed, and the Raiders are playing for the 5th pick in next year's draft. Harbaugh! Hey. That's an interesting thing to think about, because the way the game's shaped out today, the Raiders, with a loss, would certainly improve their chances at getting a high pick and maybe, sniffing a quarterback in the first round. Sure, I think there's going to be a few teams trying to trade up for Sanders, which, this class of quarterback, you're going to have to take what you can get, and their best chance is doing that, maybe losing this game, getting higher draft capital. Higher draft pick. Yes, you guys got it right. It was Lad. Drew Jamrose with the 38. Let's go get that 5th seed. Bolt up. Who do you want to see in the end zone today? I want to see a pick 6. Oh, I would love for the defense to score. I'm right there with you. I would love the defense to score. Who would I want to score? I think, honestly, for the jersey, man, let's get McConkey in there one last time to end his stellar rookie season. Him and Malik Neighbors and Brian Thomas have been really big standouts this season of this rookie class. Here comes the next pass from Aiden O'Connell, looking for Brock Bowers. Speaking of this rookie class, Brock Bowers, as much as it pains me to see him in silver and black, one of the best players from this draft. I think he was leading the class in receptions or something like that from the tight end position. Insanely impressive. Hate to see him in Vegas, but he is having a big year. It's 2nd and 10 for Aiden O'Connell and the Chargers defense. For 8 months, hold my beer. 48 months, says Daniel Fernandez. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. Sorry, the announcer was saying something. I don't know if she was talking about Lad McConkey here a second ago. 3rd and 8. And Aiden O'Connell is looking at another 3rd down and long yardage. Can the Chargers defense get off the field yet again? Is CBS going back and forth, back and forth? That's weird, dude. They're trolling you guys. 3rd and 8. Yeah, what a season it has been, Chad. Chargers just took a timeout. Again, it's 3rd and 8, deep in Raiders territory, the 26-yard line. Can the Chargers defense get off the field? Hopefully the Bolt fam and their streams get sorted out here real quick. We'll keep you guys up to date. I'll keep you guys up to date as quick as possible. Hopefully my stream is as close as possible to the broadcast. We'll put our voice on. Nah, maybe not. But we'll put our game face on. Make sure you guys are up to speed. Aiden O'Connell fires over the middle, looking for a receiver who gets tackled right away by Cam Hart, the rookie. relentlessly would not let go. It's going to be a 4th down, and Cam Hart, another standout rookie from this Chargers rookie class, makes a big play, excellent coverage, and Jacoby Myers stood no chance at breaking that tackle. Chargers defense with Alohi Gilman chipping in for a little bit of help there at the end. Get another 4th down and a punt incoming from the Raiders. Here comes the punt. Looks a little wonky. It's going to be fielded by Darius Davis, who muffs it. Able to fall on top of it. Could not return. Luckily for the Chargers, that wasn't picked up by the Raiders. It'll be a 1st down deep in Chargers territory with the successful squib. I have to imagine a little bit of tape there. Darius Davis, incredible returner. Does struggle a little bit in fielding those bouncy footballs via squibs and unique kicks downfield. Why is slow mode on the chat? Hang on. It should only be a few seconds just to make sure people aren't spamming. Beep, 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 doo. I guess it's not going to let me...
Hello, thoughtful face. Playoffs?
Not going to let me change it on the fly. That's all right. Constellation Pegasus. What's up, Pegasus? $20 holla. To open up the stream says, hello, playoffs. Playoffs? You talking about playoffs? Constellation Pegasus with the $20 holla. Yes, we're talking about playoffs. Chargers. Woo! We've been waiting a minute. I don't know, man. Last time Chargers made the playoffs, I think we had an awesome roster, but we just were not coached well enough. It's kind of flipped this year, right? The roster looks okay, but the coaching is chef's kiss. I don't know how many of us expected to be here. I don't know how many of us expected to be double-digit win team, going from a 5-win team to a 10 or 11-win team. But we're going to the playoffs, baby. The question is, how far will we go? Where do we stand our best chance in terms of matchup? And that is why this game is so important. With a win, the Chargers will clinch the 5th seed, which in results would switch us in the AFC wildcard game from facing the Ravens to the Houston Texans, who many believe is going to be a much easier matchup in the first round and hopefully helps the Chargers advance to the 2nd round of the playoffs. One playoff win under Jim Harbaugh in the first season at least sounds very good to me. And the Chargers, as long as their defense continues to bounce back, the number 1 scoring defense in the NFL form, we could be as dangerous as any team in the postseason, baby. Let's go. Adrian Chavez with the 5 says, we all need to get Dicker the kicker shirts to represent finally having a kicker. Here comes Justin Herbert. He's going to sling it downfield, looking for a target. Oh, Quentin Johnston, who picks up an H-bomb. Oh, 43 yards. We're going to say 37 yards for Quentin Johnston, and the Chargers, just like that, are at midfield. Let's freaking go. Hey, shout out to Constellation Pegasus on the $20 holla. Thank you so much, man. We got a $5 coming in from Adrian. Thank you, guys. And here comes Jermaine with the 45 months. We'll grab this in just 1 second. One's in the chat for Quentin Johnston, followed up by a run. It's going to be J.K. Dobbins who picks up 2. 2nd and 8 coming up after the big play to Quentin Johnston. We got to grab a quick QJ animation, right? I need to put this on the board. QJ. Quentin Johnston. 37-yard reception, and the Chargers are on the move. 2nd and 8. We about to see a little lad McConkey in this possession. We'll have to wait and see. 2nd and 8. J.K. Dobbins in at running back. Justin Herbert audibling at the line. It's going to be a draw run for J.K., who bounces off a nice tackle. And it's going to be a 2nd and 8 for the Chargers, converted to a 1st and 10 after what it's going to be, what, a
You should go
10-yard
back and see
run
what
by
jersey you wore with the
J.K.
most
Dobbins.
victories in the postseason.
Nice run by number 27. Hey, another $20 holla coming in from Constellation Pegasus. Pegasus. Let's grab Jermaine real quick. He says, I wanted the Steelers to win because I live in Baltimore and wanted the Chargers to play here so bad. We were this close. Harbaugh 2.0. Not a bad thing 100% of the time. Haskins is going to take the next carry for 4 yards. 2nd and 6. Chargers now at the Raiders' 35-yard line. Hugo, welcome. Crew refresh, good to see you. Constellation Pegasus. You should go back and see what jersey you wore with the most victories. Wear that color for Lucky in the postseason. Hey! I'm sure that's a stat that my wife 100% would track. Mrs. Director would be all over that. Just before coming in on the stream, she says, let's see about this jersey. Is it Lucky? I'm like, I'm sure it will be. I'm sure it will be. She's definitely superstitious that way. Here comes the underneath pass to Quentin Johnston. Picks up a couple of yards, and it's going to be 3rd and medium for the Chargers offense at the Raiders' 32, 33-yard line. 33-yard line. Constellation Pegasus, thank you so much again, man. Already 220 burgers. Thank you so much, man. That's going to get directorship more burger. Now they're going to have to be keto. Oh, it was a rough year. We'll get back in shape soon enough. For sure. 3rd and 4. This lad isn't playing. I think I see him on the field right now. Yes, he is. In motion, Lad McConkey. 3rd and 4. Justin Herbert steps back. Pass rush in his face. Has to get rid of it. And he'll instead take the sack. Huge sack, as that likely pushes the Chargers out of field goal range. Big play by the Raiders defense. Herbert, you got to get rid of that football. Nice stunt by the Raiders over the middle. It was number 9 who got in initially, and 69 who finishes it off. It's Adam Butler who takes Justin Herbert down. And unfortunately, just great coverage for the Raiders as well in the secondary. Nothing open for Herbert, and instead of a Cameron Dicker field goal try, it's going to be a punt by J.K. Scott. And the Chargers! I don't know what's going on right now, man. It looked like the Chargers pinned him inside the 5, and now a flag makes me question what's going on here. We're waiting to see what's happening. The Chargers, with an insane punt, could have pinned the Raiders inside the 5. But we're wondering what's going on with the flag. Oh, dude. Kind of a wacky sequence there. It was Taylor that was trying to pin it inside the 5, and he kept rolling all over the ball. We're looking for what the flag is. We still don't know. Eric Black with the 5 says, I'm just saying, anytime the director brings out the lightsaber, I feel like you guys want to bring out the lightsaber? we got some lightsabers. Do we have one down here is the question. I'm pretty sure I've got some Apex stuff too, though. Thank you so much, man. $5 holla. Now, Miss Director probably heard that and said, now I got to go look for the lightsaber. You go with the 47 months. Off to a rough start to 2025 financially. Had to switch my payment method long ago, but glad to be back in the crew. Hey, Hugo. No, not necessary at all by our goated bod, the doorman boss. Thank you so much, Hugo. That means a lot, dude. Welcome back, because we're sorting out this flag. They are still out there discussing what's going on. They're talking to both sidelines now, so we still don't know what's happening. So it's a sequence of whether or not he touched it inbounds, then went into the and then went into the end zone and then ran back out to try and stop it again. I don't know, man. There's a lot happening. There's a lot to unpack here. I'll let you guys know what the result is in just a moment. Eric Black says, Miss Director, come through! Mrs. Director, if you're listening, the chat would like a good luck lightsaber to make an appearance on the show today. If you do not hear this, I will go grab it during halftime. Okay, so there was a penalty on, I think, Junior Colson. The long end of this, long story short, they're going to repunt it with that 10-yard penalty enforced, which sucks because the Chargers would have been looking at pinning him inside the 5. Weird sequence. Long-winded explanation. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what it was. Was it 25 Raiders or 25 Chargers? Let's see here. I don't think it was on Colson. I think it was on 25 of the Raiders. Oh, that was huge, actually. Because of the penalty on the Raiders, it brings us up 10 yards, and now instead of a punt, we're looking at a Cameron Dicker field goal attempt on a 4th and 4. 51 yards. We know he's got the leg. Can Cameron Dicker put the first points on the board for the Chargers in this drive, man? Wacky field of events or sequence of events there. Can he capitalize on a mistake by the Raiders? Here's Cameron Dicker, middle of the field. Can he clutch a 51-yarder? It's up, it's sliding to the right, and it's no good. It's going to be wide left of the kicker, right of the screen. He missed. One of the rare misses by Cameron Dicker of the season, and the Raiders will take over at the 33-yard line. Unfortunately, did not go the Chargers' way, but Jim Harbaugh, interesting to see how many opportunities it goes from no points to, hey, let's at least try a field goal. Something out of nothing. Unfortunately, did not work in our favor that time. Still, Cameron Dicker, one of the most clutch kickers in the NFL. Hopefully, he shakes it off and sees a good remainder of the game. Very rare miss by Cameron Dicker. And we are in commercial break. The Raiders will take over. Is that at the 41? At the 41-yard line. After that missed field goal. Matthew Dahl, 44 months. What up, Director? I'm at the game. Bolt up. Hey, bolt up, Matthew. Shout out to Matthew. Shout out to all Bolt fam representing at the game. I got a buddy. You guys know McKay. My best friend, Raiders fan, unfortunately. Text me. He went to the game. It's a reasonable drive from where we are. Decided to go catch the last regular season game for his Raiders. He's out there right now, too. Shout out to McKay, the dirty Raiders fan. A lot of football left. Yeah, still 5 minutes left in the first. Raiders offense hasn't done much. Can the Chargers defense continue that trend? Some big plays by the offense, but we got to find a way to put points on the board. Not enough to be flashy and put up yards. We got to put up points. Yeah, a lot of people mentioning the play of Trey Pipkins, who is in at right tackle this game. For those of you guys that don't know, while we're in commercial break, Rashawn Slater, who had a little bit of discomfort before the game, was made inactive last second, and their backup plan is putting Trey Pipkins in at right tackle and moving Joe Alt to left tackle. Damari Sawyer sliding in at right guard, and that is your offensive line for this week. Hopefully he can get in rhythm sooner rather than later. So here come the Raiders offense after the Chargers missed field goal. It's Aiden O'Connell firing to the sideline, and it's caught. Was it brought in? They're going to give him the catch. It looked like it was juggled. They're going to take a second look at this. Jacoby Myers. I honestly, guys, it looks crazy, but I think it's a catch. I think there was a chance that it hit the turf, but they're going to run another play very quickly. And it's going to be a first down Raiders at midfield. Insane. Insane. How was Alabama? Alabama was crazy. Very fun, very pretty. Enjoyed the time with the in-laws and my wife's family. But the director, not very familiar with tornadoes. We got hit by a tornado warning. Scary 15, 20 minutes there. Maybe like 30 minutes, actually. Other than that, I think it was an awesome trip. Good to see the family. Here comes the next play. Aiden O'Connell. He's looking, fires down the field. He's going to hit 16. It's Jacoby Myers again. This time picking up 20 yards. And Mrs. Director is here. She's brought it. She's arrived. You guys say thank you, Mrs. Director, in the chat. We got the lightsaber. We're here ready to go. Any of you guys recognize this one? Yeah, baby. The Force is with us. Let's go! Chargers D! Let's slash them down. The Force is with them. Let's get this win. Let's get off the field. 1st and 10. Aiden O'Connell fires sideline. It's Myers who picks up 5. It'll be 2nd and medium coming up. Next play. Or we'll say another holla. Thank you so much, Burrell, for inquiring on Alabama. 40 months by Red. Happy New Year, Director. Praying for a healthy and blessed your year and your family. Now let's get this 5th seed bolt up. Bolt up, baby. Thank you so much, Red. Kind words. Creative King, $5 haul. I'll be honest. I pulled out the 4th and Staley on that. 4th and 4. We're on the playoffs. Some risk, and I'll punch it down the Raiders' throat. Let's go, baby. Thank you so much, Creative King. Loved that music video that you put together. 2nd and 4. Aiden O'Connell has to throw it into the dirt. Derwin James and company coming off the edge. And he didn't have any time for that play to develop. It's 3rd and 4. Come on, baby. Let's go. The Force is with this defense. Creative King, thanks for the 5 there, baby. Mrs. Director coming in clutch. Come on, baby. 3rd and 4. Can the Chargers defense get off the field? 3rd and 4. Aiden O'Connell, 5 wide. Watch for Brock Bowers at the bottom of the screen. He's looking that way. He's going to throw a fade to Brock Bowers. Too far. It's a 4th down, and the Chargers defense has done it. Good moves by the Chargers D, baby. We're going to keep this good luck saber right here. You guys remind me when we need that again. You guys remind me when we need that again. Aiden O'Connell kicking himself with that overthrow. Brock Bowers did have a step. Instead, here comes Daniel Carlson for the 3-point try to take the lead here late in the 1st quarter. And it's up and good. First score of the game on the board. Chargers offense will retaliate here in a moment after the commercial break. Here we go, baby. Just got here suddenly, lightsaber. The chat called, and Mrs. Director answered. And you know what? The defense got off the field. Yeah, Cam Hart having a good game. Hopefully everybody and their complications in accessing the game have figured that out by now. And we can get back on track. Chargers, speaking of back on track, Chargers offense has made some awesome plays this week. Can we capitalize? I want to get that run game going, man. Mrs. Director says, you're welcome. Thank you all for all the support. We appreciate each and every one of you guys. Me and Mrs. Director, very involved in the back end, by the way, guys, of the channel. Sees all the love, the support, and it is felt. It is felt with our family. So thank you guys so much. From ours to yours, for allowing me to do this for a living, man. This is the sweetest gig I never knew I wanted. It's awesome, guys. Thank you so much. Mrs. Director extending that as well. Chris says, what's your main on Marvel Rivals? I'll let you guess, man. Snick. You should duct tape it to your desk and turn it on every stream. Yeah, dude. Who's playing Marvel Rivals out here, man? Type 1 if you're playing Marvel Rivals. I've had a huge shift from Apex to Marvel Rivals these last couple of weeks. It's been so much fun. You see me with Loki? You see me playing a little Loki? Lots of Rivals out here, man. Yeah. Prayers for Eddie Jackson. Or Eddie Good. Oh, for Eddie. I was like, Eddie Jackson's out there, right? No, Eddie. Yeah. Thank you for making the videos every year. Thank you so much, Hazikus, for being here. Apex is dead. I hope not. I'm still gonna play. Me and my brother still are gonna play, but Rivals has been very fun. Very, very fun. Right now, I am learning, and I am maining hard, and I am learning Wolverine. It's a very difficult character. I'm very good with Moon Knight, I guess. Star-Lord, sometimes Magic, but I'm maining Wolverine. I am maining Wolverine, and so far so good. I'm a tank buster. It's working out just well. So the Chargers offense about to take the field here in just a moment. Here comes the kick. Will it be fielded? It's in past the end zone. Chargers will start at the 30-yard line. 30-yard line. Doctor Strange's meta? Yeah. Storm, Cloak, and Dagger? Yeah. I have my mains on the other classes. Penny Parker and Cloak and Dagger, but mostly Wolverine. Can't wait. Hopefully we get a Deadpool soon, right? Get some synergy there. That'd be really fun. Listening from New Zealand. Kia ora! Here every week, coming to the U.S. later this year. Can't wait to see the Chargers at SoFi. Fitz, kia ora. Thank you so much, man, for tuning in. That's some dedication. 1st and 10. It's a handoff by Dobbins. Dobbins picks up a solid 3 or so. It'll be 2nd and 7. Chargers at the 33-yard line have 2.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Shout out to the 1,300 in the chat. Thank you guys so much for all the support. I really do appreciate it. Oh, Justin Herbert just hit Lat McConkey wide open. McConkey, he's breaking all the way downfield. Huge play. Catch and run by Ladidi. Lat McConkey on the Chargers. Justin Herbert H-bomb. Have the ball in the red zone. Yo! Let's go, Lad McConkey! 15's in the chat for Lad! Woo! Chargers now at the 20. Huge play, and Lad McConkey makes a move. Oh! It's a pitch. It's J.K. Dobbins. Can't quite get away. He'll lose a couple. But the Chargers now at the 22-yard line with 1.5 minutes left in the first quarter have a chance to score. Let's answer with a touchdown, baby. Oh, what a play. 15's in the chat, dude. Let's go. Yeah, I'll get some texts. You're conky. You're Lad McConkey. 2nd and 12. 5 wide, Justin Herbert. Herbert looking, fires, middle of the field. It's Lad McConkey again, who escapes 2 tacklers. Picks up some extra yardage. It'll be a pickup of about 5 or 6. And it'll be a 3rd and medium for the Chargers offense at the Vegas 15. Ew. Dobbins and his knee. Oh, crap. Uh-oh. 27's in the chat for J.K. Dobbins. He looks like he's okay on the sideline, but they may rest him the rest of the game because of that. I would consider it. 3rd and 5. Herbert fires sideline looking for Will Dissly. It's incomplete. And we're likely going to see a Cameron Dicker 2nd attempt at a field goal here momentarily. What do you guys think? Big game could determine our playoff opponents. What are we doing, chat? What are we doing? What do you guys think? Hip drop tackle. Yeah, it did not look like a great tackle, if I'm being honest. And it's Cameron Dicker. He nails it. Tied game, 11 seconds left in the first quarter. I just put a poll up for everybody in the chat. What are we doing? For those of you who do not know, this game determines whether or not the Chargers will play the Texans or the Ravens in the AFC wild card. Many will believe that the Ravens are the easier matchup. Do we sit J.K. Dobbins for the rest of the game after he tweaked his what looks like knee a little bit, or do we play him because we got to win this one? Red says sit him. Haskins been playing well. Others say start him. We need the win. We need the dub. 27 to win. Can't go back in. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot on the line here. I think I'm leaning towards letting the man sit. Justin Herbert and the offense, the passing offense taking over. And the Raiders are going to start at the 30. Give me one sec here, guys. Here come the Raiders offense. We're going to end the poll right there. 76% say sit, 23% say play. I think I'm leaning towards the sit as well. Bro Bike says $2 holla. We need a Dicker the Kicker graphic. I think we're due. I think we're overdue. Matter of fact, I should have hit this button. It's good, Cameron Dicker. Here comes the next play. It's Alexander Madison who bounces off some tacklers and picks up a first down rounding the corner. It'll be a first down Raiders at the 41-yard line. We're in commercial break right now, guys, by the way. Let's crowdfund JK's bonus so he sits. Oh, I forgot about that. How many yards does JK Dobbins need for his bonus at the end of the year? That would blow. I think that's exactly why he's trying to get back in there. Does anybody remember that bonus? The number of that bonus? $58 yards for $150K? Oh, man. That one... Yeah, that one's tough, dude. $150K. He only needed, what, like 40 more yards? Maybe? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe pitch count. We'll wait and see. Raiders are a tough defensive line team, too, so it would have been tough anyway. We'll wait and see what they decide to do. Again, we don't even know what's going on quite yet. He's probably on the sideline saying, oh, yeah, I'm good, and get back in the game. But the Chargers been extremely cautious this season when it comes to injury. And we're kind of seeing the benefits of that, if I'm being honest, at this point. Lots of Chargers returning from injury here as we get closer to the playoffs. We'll have to wait and see what they decide to do. It feels like they're probably going to end up setting him. It just feels like that's the trend right now. We'll have to wait and see. Here's the Chargers defense, meanwhile. 1st and 10 for the Raiders. I think I just saw a flag passing downfield. It's going to be a big play to number 16. But there was a flag immediately on that play. If it was on the Chargers, this will stand. But Jakobi Meyers brings in a huge play. It was on the defense. Big play by the Raiders. They're going to be on Chargers territory all of a sudden. It was Joey Bosa on the offsides. Let's go Chargers. Aiden looking, has to throw it away. Khalil Mack was in there. There's a flag. Another offsides on Joey Bosa. Bosa lined up offsides. It's a 1st and 5. Come on, Bosa. You got to clean that up, man. Only so many weeks left in the season. Cannot be doing that. Cannot be doing that. 1st and 5. Madison. He gets close to picking up the first down yardage. Thrown back by Troy Dye. It'll be 2nd and 1 coming up. Taylor with a $2 haul. You ever get into Warhammer 40K? You'd like it. I bought the game. I played about 2 hours of it. And then I think I ended up picking up the new Star Wars game. I'm going to go back and replay it here eventually. But that's the only Warhammer thing I've ever played. And it was cool. It was cool. Just hard to play with when the little one's around. You know what I mean? Star Wars a lot safer of a bet if he walks in the room. 2nd and 1. It is a 1st down Raiders on the QB sneak by Aiden O'Connell. Raiders have it at the Chargers' 28-yard line with 13 and a half minutes left on the clock. Come on, Chargers. Some big plays by the Raiders offense so far. Chargers defense needs to lock it in. Division matchups always wonky. 1st and 10. Can we make a big play defensively? Come on, baby. Trips at the top of the screen. Aiden O'Connell. He steps back. Pressure in his face. Fires downfield. Wide open. Broken coverage. Touchdown number 16. Raiders. That's Jakobi Meyers with the big play. I think Alohi Gilman getting caught out on that one. Weird seeing Norv Turner up in the booth. No, it was Christian Fulton and Alohi Gilman. Cut off on that one. Nice route by Jakobi Meyers. And they'll take a quick 10-3 lead in the first half. Yeah, Fulton got burned. Jakobi Meyers. Big play. Chargers need to answer offensively. But defensively, man, this is what I'm worried about. Chargers need to prove that that form of defense is indeed back. And right now, I'm a little worried about it. Either way, Chargers into the postseason. We're looking at a matchup between the Baltimore Ravens if we lose this game, or the Houston Texans if we win this game. Eric Black with a $2 haul at 97 in our first move up to get Mason Graham. Mason Graham. Chargers defensive line is going to look a little bit different next season. Mason Graham, certainly a target. Chargers free agency is going to be very interesting. We're going to get into that real quick as this postseason turns a corner. We'll see how far the Chargers make it in the postseason, but it's going to be a very interesting, important, and impactful offseason. Now that we know the capabilities of the Chargers GM in the draft, as well as the coaching's ability to bring up talent that maybe has been a bit lackluster. Potential is there, but they've not lived up to it. Chargers have been very good at bringing that talent out via their coaching. So every free agent acquisition is that much more important. And yeah, some big decisions to make in terms of in-house free agents. Khalil Mack, if he were to return, would need a new contract. Joey Bosa, who, if I'm being honest, it feels like maybe his last season with the Chargers, as painful as that may be. The Bolts would certainly be well over $100 million in cap with just a couple of moves. Bosa is certainly one that you would have to consider. Callie Chris with the $10 holla. Fulton has been cooked all season, and he worries me in the playoffs. Christian Fulton, to me, feels like a bit of a budget version of what we had with Michael Davis, if you guys will remember, who is seeing some similar mishaps with the Washington Commanders lately. I think I saw a couple of plays of him getting burned in a few of the highlights I saw last week. Certainly interesting. Certainly interesting. I think it's something that the Chargers are going to continue to improve in terms of that room. We've got a great start with Cam Hart and Tareeb Still. Don't know what's going on with ASJ. But this rookie class certainly helps the Chargers figure that out a lot sooner rather than later. So it's a 10-3 score. Still a lot of football left, man. 3 quarters of football still left. Let's see if the offense can answer. Fulton has struggled ever since returning from injury. That could end up being the case, too. Here comes the Davis kneel in the end zone. Chargers will start at the 30. And Justin Herbert in the offense with an opportunity to answer here will take the field. Hey, big shout out to Callie Chris, $10 holla. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, I think the Chargers will figure it out. First year of a rebuild. We'll see how far we make it in the postseason, but just excited to be here so far. 1st and 10, J.K. Dobbins in at running back. It'll be a play action. Justin Herbert fires middle of the field. It's a catch by Quentin Johnston, and it's a big one. Is it enough for an H-bomb? I think it just might be. QJ with a huge catch. Hangs on through contact. That's a big boy play right there. Quentin Johnston, lots of issues holding on to the football this year. Brings in a very difficult catch on this possession to start things off. Chargers now in Raiders territory, just like that. See some QJs in the chat. Next play is a run. It's J.K. Dobbins. Yes, he is back. J.K. Dobbins, who is playing for a $150,000 bonus, now has 20 yards. He needs just 38 more yards to cash in that bonus for the year. We're all rooting for you, number 27. Theory with the 41 months. I don't think ASJ wants to play here anymore. The Jim Harbaugh press conference answer alluded to that it's his Asante's decision. Yeah, it could end up being the case. Herbert, he's going to toss it quickly to Darius Davis, who backpedals, looking for a first down. They're not going to give it to him. It's going to be just short. And can the Chargers now with another 3rd and 1 find a way to convert maybe on the ground? Last time, Hassan Haskins bottled up over the middle. Are we going to see another attempt here Maybe a Chargers quarterback sneak. How long is the yard? It's a full yard. J.K. Dobbins in at running back. And we might see a timeout here by the Chargers to slow things down. Third and 1. And we are waiting on the Chargers timeout. They're going to confer and decide how they want to attack this 1-yard conversion. They had J.K. Dobbins in there momentarily. Are they going to see a switch to Hassan Haskins? I think Dobbins is still in at running back. Chargers looking to maybe run this. And we're going to see another timeout. No, a flag. 12 on the field for the Raiders? Maybe Antonio Pierce got the timeout in on time. Jared Mayo just fired from the Patriots. Okay, so it was going to be 12-man. Pierce calls a timeout at the very last second. Still a third and full 1 yard for the Chargers to convert. Kind of a big 1-yarder. Let's bring the force back in here. Come on, baby. We need some points. Because at this point, you don't convert this, you're likely not even getting a field goal. Come on, man. We need that yard. We need that yard. In motion's Darius Davis. J.K. Dobbins in at running back. Davis in motion. It's a Justin Herbert sneak, and it looks like he's got it. Yes, sir, Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert, QB sneak, big 6'6" frame gets in there. They're going to mark it short. It looked very, very good to me. 4th and 1. Do the Chargers go again? I would. It looked like it was converted. I wonder if we're going to see a challenge there. I would challenge it. Do we see even a replay? Something to help us out here. 20 seconds on the play clock. 4th and 1. Chargers are going for it. I think they're going QB sneak again. Can Herbert convert? Dobbins the back. Justin Herbert in with the sneak. He's got the first down. He's got the first down. Bozeman. Ugh. Slow to get up just a little bit. Hopefully he's okay. Action. Who's got it better than us? Oh, excuse me, guys. We had a bit of a mishap here. What you missed was a Justin Herbert deep pass attempt to DJ Chark. It was incomplete as it's 2nd and 10 now from the Raiders 37. A lot of people saying there may have been some PI on that. You're definitely not wrong. Creative King with the $2 holla. Challenge that right now. Yeah, I was thinking that was not a good spot either. 2nd and 10 for the Chargers offense. It's going to be a run by J.K. Dobbins. J.K. Dobbins has some space. He's going to be just short of the first down. It'll be maybe a 3rd and 2. But a nice run by Dobbins. Chargers 3rd and 2 now firmly in Dicker field goal range with still 9 minutes left on the clock. I want a touchdown, baby. Let's tie this thing up. Let's get a touchdown here. J.K. Dobbins having a nice day so far. Hopefully he can keep it up. Get to that bonus mark at 58 yards, I believe. 3rd and 2, Justin Herbert. He's going to pitch it to Dobbins, and Dobbins is going to make a nice move. Dobbins picks up the first down and then some, and it'll be maybe a 6-yard pickup by J.K. Dobbins. There is a flag on the field. What is the flag? Holding on the defense. It's added to the end of the run, which puts the Chargers in the red zone. There was a hold on Bozeman, and despite that, A.K. Dobbins makes a move, cuts inside, finds a nice 6-yard run and a first down. Chargers in the red zone now. It's a 1st and 10. 5 wide for the Chargers. Ladd McConkey, bottom of the screen. Will they go that way? I think he will. Oh, a little bit of miscommunication. He threw it at Ladd, but Ladd wasn't far enough downfield. Yeah, that was looking like it was supposed to go up the seam. Instead, McConkey runs the post, the middle post. And it's just a bit of miscommunication there. 2nd and 10. That may have been a touchdown for Ladd McConkey. 2nd and 10. Herbert. He's going to fire to the sideline. This time it's Quentin Johnston who fights his way for some extra yardage. We're looking at another 3rd and short by the Chargers offense at the Raiders' 10-yard line. Come on, baby. Come on, Chargers. 8 minutes left in the half. And the Chargers are 2 yards away from a conversion that could lead to hopefully their first touchdown of the game. 7:40 on the clock, 11 on the play clock. 3rd and 2. Davis in motion. It's a carry for Dobbins, and Dobbins is going to get over the line. It's a first down, Chargers. The Dobbins does it again. He's having a great game so far. 37 yards on 9 carries. Picks up another first down. Chargers have an opportunity to tie things up. Come on, JK. JK's in the chat, baby. First and goal. From the 8-yard line. It's going to be a carry for Darius Davis, who's going to just get back to the line of scrimmage. It was blown up by a Raiders defender. Was it Palamau? No gain, 2nd and goal. Broncos up 21-0 on the Chiefs. Chiefs' second team. Chiefs' second team. J.K. Dobbins back in at running back. Dobbins is free in the flat. Will Herbert hit him? Oh, he's going to the back of the end zone looking for Chark, and it's overthrown. It'll be 3rd and goal. And we got 8 yards. 8 yards to try and score on the Raiders' defense. Would love to see a touchdown here, man. Davis, yes, extremely fast turn. What would have been a 5-yard loss into a no gain. Third and goal from the 8-yard line. Can the Chargers make this happen? 3rd and goal. And I think we're going to get called for a false start. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 13 now. Back them up a little bit. Joe Alt, a rare penalty by number 76 this season, the standout rookie. Can the Chargers now score from the 13-yard line? Tough assignment here. Who are we looking to attack? I think we're looking for a tight end. I think we're looking for a screen. Probably your best bet. Let's see what the Chargers decide to go out there with. Bottom of the screen, Darius Davis. Herbert. Pocket collapses. On the run. Fires. Back of the end zone. No! No way! Oh! Darius Davis! There's a flag! It should be a touchdown. What's the flag? It's on Pip. They called it back. The refs called back a touchdown. It's a hold by Trey Pipkins. And the touchdown is called back. Darius Davis is gutted on the sideline. That play likely turns this into a field goal. Let's see if the Chargers can score from the 25. Herbert steps back. It's a screen. It's J.K. Dobbins. Dobbins cuts inside. Definitely not enough to consider a fourth down go. So we're going to see a field goal by Cameron Dicker to settle up this possession. Oh, dude. And to be honest with you guys, the Pipkins hold, it looks like he let go immediately when the defender turned around. I'm actually not too sure about that one. Pip is definitely not the cleanest tackle in the NFL, but I'm not sure about that penalty. Fourth and goal. Here comes Cameron Dicker. It is up. It is good. Chargers cut the lead down to 4. It is now 6-10 Raiders with 5.5 minutes left in the first half. The NFL wants the Harbaugh. I'm not going to argue with you there. I'm sure that is what they want, despite what we're seeing from the officiating. It was close. We'll say it was close. Davis is mad. Yeah, you guys should have seen it, dude. Herbert on the run, fires it off. Davis somehow kept his feet in on the back of the end zone, and it gets called back. That is definitely taking the wind out of our sails a little bit offensively. Let's see if the Chargers defense can answer quickly and give us one more opportunity on offense, because I would like to see it a little bit closer than 6-10 going into the half. Certainly do not let up any points here in the second half. Let's go check the underdogs real quick. How are we doing on the underdogs? Oh, man, we just squeaked by that Baker Mayfield. Bo Nix off to a good start. Kyler Murray off to a decent start. Yeah, we might hit on that one. How's the Chargers one looking? Aiden O'Connell, that's going to be the tough one. Can the Chargers defense keep him out of the end zone for the rest of the game? I think it's possible. I'll have to wait and see. Only 2 receptions for Ladd, although he's had 2 incredible receptions this game. And J.K. Dobbins off to a good start, too. We'll have to wait and see how the rest of that shakes up. Oh, Neighbors didn't hit the 6. That's a bummer. Other than that, though, looking pretty good. For this game in particular, how are we feeling? Yeah, the Chargers are in the postseason. Again, I don't know what the expectation is, the consensus expectation is by the fandom. I'm happy to be here. I hope we make it far. I want to play the Texans if we can. I wouldn't mind the Harbaugh sequel if we got it. But I want to see the defense dominate a little bit more in this game. I think the defense is probably your biggest key to making it past the wild card in this one. Seth, with the 13 months, the script is leaning towards another Harbaugh. It could be. But I'm definitely not giving up on this. I mean, we still got 5.5 minutes left in the first quarter, or in the first half. Chargers only down by 4. Let's lock in, man. Chargers have been a decent second half team. A decent second half team the last month. Let's see if they can do it again. First, let's see if we can get the defense off the field here real quickly. Touchback for the Raiders. They're going to start at the 30-yard line. 30-yard line. We're going to try to put that Pipkins thing in the back of our mind. I know Davis is probably gutted about it. It's a lot of football left to play. Only down 4 points. Come on, baby. Here comes Aiden O'Connell and the Raiders offense. Chargers defense would love to see a big play by the Lightning Bolts. It's going to be a handoff. Alexander Madison tripped up, picks up 4, maybe 5. It'll be a second and medium. They're definitely trying to get some of the clock off the board while they can with 5.5 minutes, not letting Justin Herbert on the field one more time for this half. That's certainly going to be the plan for me if I'm the Raiders. Come on, baby. Come on, defense. Come on, defense. Raiders may be looking to run it again. It is an it's going to Alexander Madison carry and absolutely wrapped up by Derwin James. It'll be a loss of 2. A loss of 2. Derwin James off the edge. The best DB in the league to do it.
Playoff expectation, especially if we end up 6th seed, we are first-round exits, which is about where I expected them to be year 1. Also, director, we should run some Apex
sounds
sometime.
Good, Creative
I heard you
King.
play.
Thanks for the $10 holla, baby. Big love. What's your main? Big love, dude. 3rd and 7. Aiden. He's going to be throwing it over the middle. Incredible catch by Bowers, but it's going to be short of the first down. What are they going to do? Nope, it's incomplete. They're going to say it hit the turf. It's a 4th down. Chargers got 4 minutes and a Justin Herbert to try and take the lead. Creative King, $10 holla. Thank you so much, man. Hey, again, in a retooling season, a rebuild behind Jim Harbaugh, I'm just so happy to be a double-digit win team going to the postseason. We'll see what happens after there. Now, with the scenarios dropping the way they have, I want to face the Texans. I think we could take the Ravens if it came to it. I want a playoff win for Justin Herbert, man. Let's make it happen. Thank you so much, Creative King. $10 holla. Here comes the return by Darius Davis. Makes one mad miss. He's running across the field, and he's going to pick up a few on that return. Polamalu, dude. That dude's big and sneakily fast for his size. That's a fast, tall DB on the special teams return there. The Chargers are going to start. I didn't quite see where the field was. We're going to start at the 16, it looks like, the 16-yard line. But, 4 minutes, Justin Herbert, we need the lead. Let's see what happens, man. Let's see what we can make happen. Creative King with the 5. I'm a Hound main. Hey, I'm a former Diamond. Got 4K20 on Hound 2. Username. Name is here. Sounds good, man. If you ever want to hit, yeah, sounds good, man. Sounds good. You don't mind running with a caustic main every once in a while. Although I haven't been running him very much since he got nerfed. I'm more of a Newcastle guy right now. What's up, both brothers? Good to see the gang in the chat. Give him some love in there, man. How you guys doing? Good to see you guys. DK would fit our scheme so well. Yeah, I think when everybody says DK Metcalf recently, they're kind of talking about the kind of wide receiver we're looking for. And this draft class, there's some good receivers, right? Is there a DK? No. Is there someone that can maybe be used like DK a little bit? Yeah, maybe, But you want a big, physical, good blocking, prototypical wide receiver one if you can get one. DK maybe a little bit later in his years. But you know what? I'm kind of interested to see what the Chargers do in free agency when it comes to addressing that X receiver role. They tried with DJ Chark, didn't quite work out, at least from what I'm speculating. I don't expect Chark to be back on the team next year. But I'm very interested to see how this coaching can elevate a player that's maybe been struggling a little bit. Now, again, I don't expect it to be this player, but, from the Raiders, Thomas, like that. He was once a very good wide receiver.
Bolt Brothers
got paid way too much.
Incoming.
I don't know. Maybe we see some, resurrecting of careers like we've seen so many times on the defensive side of the football with another player. I was hoping DJ Chark would be that this year, but free agency is going to be very, very fun to follow for sure. Taylor says, Bolt Bros and Director collab incoming. Hey, you betcha, dude. You betcha. Me and Bolt Bros, we hang out. That's all I'll say. We hang out. We grab drinks. 1st and 10. Herbert over the middle. It's a Quentin Johnston first down. Nice start to this drive. Quentin Johnston having a very good day. Chargers now at the 28-yard line with under 4 to play in the first half. $10 holla, Taylor. Dude, thank you, man. Big love in the chat, dude. Big love in the chat, dude. 1st and 10, Chargers offense. It's Herbert. He's going to pass over the middle. It's Will Dissly who picks up his first reception of the day. Now at 3 minutes to play, Chargers at the 35-yard line in their own territory. Can we see a big play by the offense? Or we're going to see them move down the field via Ladd McConkey, maybe, currently lined up in the slot. Justin Herbert looking, fires over the middle. It's batted down at the line. Nice play by the Raiders defender, number 93. It's Carter. And now a 3rd and 3 in front of the Chargers. Would definitely not like to see this drive stall with so much time left on the clock. Man, that was a big play by Carter. He had to go up there and get that football. I think the angle more so, the awareness of positioning more so on display there. Lots of powder blue, by the way, in the stadium tonight. Can the Chargers convert this 3rd and short? It's 3rd and 3. Ladd McConkey in motion. Lines up in the slot. 2 seconds. Justin Herbert, pump fake, fires. It's Will Dissly. Will Dissly picks up the first and a whole lot extra. 81's in the chat for Will Dissly, who's getting involved in this drive. Now the Chargers sneaking into midfield territory have an opportunity to continue this drive. Justin Herbert, clean pocket, fires over the middle, and it's Ladd McConkey. He goes up and grabs it. Ladini gets the first down, and the Chargers likely get to the 2-minute warning in Raiders territory at the 34-yard line. Will they get a quick snap off? No, they will not. 2-minute warning, plenty of time, 34-yard line. Man, Will Dissly, dude, 81's in the chat. Will Dissly keeping this drive alive was actually huge. Followed up by a 15 in the chat, please, for our guy Ladd McConkey, who's not disappointing on his first jersey stream of the year. Ew. Big guy's got to eat too. McConkey on director. 81. Yeah, dude. Will Dissly, dude, we needed that clutch play in that moment. He delivered. Drive stays alive. Now we, at very minimum, are looking at some Cameron Dicker opportunities in our future. But I want a touchdown, man. You know how big that would be? Man, here come the Raiders. We're here to spoil, blah, 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 blah. Oh, all of a sudden, guess what? It's 13-10. I'd be about it. You guys want DJ Chark's first touchdown of the season? That'd be crazy. I'm so excited. I'm not looking ahead, I promise. Just expressing my excitement for what is going to be a very fun off-season of content, man. That's how I know I landed in the right spot. I am so jacked to put in the work, look into the free agents, look into the draft, which this is my first year really digging into college football, by the way. A lot of fun there. I'm going to have a different insight on the rookies, this rookie class, which in my opinion is okay. Couple of positions are ridiculous, though. Running back. Dude, I almost guarantee the Chargers are walking away with at least one stud running back from this class. There's a lot of them. I'm very excited for off-season content this year, man. It's going to be awesome. Joseph Hermie upgrading to cast. Hey, what's up, baby? Thank you so much. This one's to you, Hermie. Thank you so much for the support, man. Wesley Duke, 37 months. Remember, we got this, Chargers fans. We got this, baby. We got this. Let's go in there and make it happen.
Happy holidays, Director. It's your Dallas chapter Bolt fans. I'm also watching Chiefs and Broncos, and it's hilarious. _bolt up. Let's bolt up.
What's going on in that game? What's going on with the Chiefs and the Broncos? We see the score. They're up 21, right? Like, that's awesome. Second team for the Chiefs, struggling versus a hot Bo Nix, I have to imagine. That's fun. That's fun. Thank you so much. $10 holla from Face, the Dallas crew, man. Thank you so much. Here comes Quentin Johnston, another awesome catch. Dude, if QJ, I understand everybody gives him crap about the hands and the drops and all that kind of stuff, but man, QJ is kind of a dog when he gets the ball in his hand and he's getting ready to take off after the catch, man. He's awesome. He is so good. He's hard to take down. He's got some moves. Very appreciative of that talent by Quentin Johnston, who's having an awesome day today. Face, thank you so much, man. $10 holla. Big love to the Dallas crew. Scataboo, let's go. Again, dude, that's one of very many. 2nd and 3, it's a screen. Oh, blown up. Dude, 5. Was that Diablo? Oh, Diablo blew that screen up. Yo. Michigan fan, I hate to see Ohio State success. What do you think in this playoff? I guess we'll see. I've been following the Cougs mainly all season long. I guess we'll have to wait and see. I like Ohio State's running backs, so keep an eye on them. 3rd and 8. Can the Chargers keep this alive? It's a minute 14 left on the clock. Vegas is going to call their second time out. We have the ball at the 31, so at very minimum, keeping things safe feels like a 1-point deficit with Cam Dicker, which is not a bad thing. But I want a touchdown. You know what I mean? Let's see how safe the Chargers play it here. What's the play call by Greg Roman up in the booth? You guys see that Bozeman got selected for Pro Bowl alternate? Coolsies. 3rd and 8. Chargers offense. Can they convert and give themselves a shot at a touchdown? I like what I see. Herbert underneath. Oh, here's interference. Ladd McConkey's looking for the flag. He's looking at the ref saying, dude, come on. Big interference. Where's the flag? Where's the flag? No flag. Ladd McConkey is furious. Dude, this is Conk we're talking about too, man. If Ladd is not happy, you know something's up. He doesn't look for that very often. Oh, my Lord. No call. Clear as day. Should have been a penalty. Instead, we're going to go for the Dicker field goal. These refs, man. We're seeing a bit of a struggle versus the refs today. Here comes the Dicker field goal. It's going to bring things to a very manageable 1-point deficit. But we should have seen a flag there, man. Very obvious interference. And again, here comes Dicker getting shoved after the kick. There's some nonsense afoot right now, man. I don't know if we've gotten a call yet either. I'll be looking for them next half, refs. I want some calls to go our way. You got to call them both ways. Otherwise, you look like fools. But again, a 1-point deficit. Chargers trail 9-10. There's a minute left in the second. This is actually a part of the game that sometimes the Chargers can thrive in. The defense, at least historically this season, has been so good at causing, havoc and forcing mistakes that maybe Aiden O'Connell becomes subject to that here with just a minute left, giving the Chargers another chance at, again, maybe a field goal to take the lead. This is definitely a Dicker game. Refs are not with us. We need to go harder. Yeah. What do you think of the play call, too? I was watching it in real time, so all I really saw was it looked like a deep, zig. I don't know. By McConkey. I think it was an in, and Herbert threw it outside. and he tried to move back outside, and that's where he got interfered with. He wasn't before the ball reached him, he was shoved back inside. Outside of that, I don't know if I saw much or if I recall much on that play call. Hermie with the 5 says, NFL trying to script us into the 6th seed. I hope not, man. I hope not. Again, I've said this very many times, and I stand by it. I absolutely stand by it. The Chargers, as much as this game, maybe in other games this season, may convince us otherwise, I think, honestly, we can take the Ravens any Sunday, any given Sunday, man. And I think this Chargers team has shown a lot of strengths despite, the drawbacks and the weaknesses. I think it would be enough to overcome a Harbaugh sequel if it came to it. But I think all of us kind of want to take the Texans in the first AFC week, or the first wild card playoffs week, because our chances of progressing past. I want Justin Herbert to get a playoff win, man. I think it's time. You know what I mean? But I'm not intimidated by a Harbaugh matchup either. We're in no matter what. I would like to see the Chargers take the 5th seed, though, man. All right, it's a squib by the Chargers kicking team. And the Raiders will return it to the 27. Here come the Raiders offense. Can the Chargers defense force a mistake here, man? The Raiders, with just one timeout, we'll see how aggressive they play it. But Aiden O'Connell is definitely not a perfect quarterback in terms of interceptions this season. He's been a little tougher to sack. So maybe the pressure here needs to be applied a bit more aggressively, but we'll see. 1st and 10, Raiders, tight formation. Aiden steps back, fires underneath. It's Myers who picks up maybe 4, tackled inbounds. Michael Mayer. One of my favorite Notre Dame tight ends. 2nd and 5. It's going to be O'Connell who throws an interception. What did I say, chat? What did I say? What did I say, chat? What did I say? Day and Henley interception, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 38 seconds, timeout left. Let's go. Woo! Day and Henley. Interception. Zeros in the chat, baby. Let's go. The pressure got in there. O'Connell had to get rid of it. Overthrows his receiver, the running back Madison, right into the hands of Dayan Henley, the linebacker. And I think, yes, chat, his first career interception. Zeros in the chat for our guy Dayan Henley, man. Oh! Let's go! What a season for Dayan Henley. 1st and 10, 1 timeout Chargers. Herbert fires underneath. It's going to be, you got to get out of bounds. Oh, it was Quentin Johnston tackled inbounds trying to make extra yardage. Are we going to call the timeout now or wait? We did call the timeout, so still 31 seconds on the clock. Valuable timeout off the board. But we are in Dicker field goal range. Dicker field goal range. At very minimum, we should walk away with the lead. Let's try for a touchdown, man. If we can make it happen. Farwa is sad. Thanks, Sletcha. Woo! Sletcha says, Ayo from Alaska. Let's go, baby. Thank you so much for the love from Alaska. Y'all are crazy. 2nd and 5. Herbert. Come on, baby. It's a Justin Herbert play action. Looks, fires deep over the middle. Caught! Quentin Johnston! He's going to keep going! He's inside the 10! The clock is moving! We're under 20 seconds now! Can the Chargers spike it, give themselves a chance at a couple of plays in the end zone? They can! It's 14 seconds on the clock. It should be at least 2 attempts to the end zone. Minimum Dicker field goal, but I want a touchdown, dude. Come on, man. First down, dude. Quentin Johnston having a day. How many times have we ran this animation, man? Q makes another appearance. And Justin Herbert with a beautiful pass helps make that happen. 14 seconds, second down from the 6. Herbert looking, end zone, fires. It's caught! It's DJ Chark! First touchdown of the year for number 9. Chark comes in clutch. And the Bolts take the lead, 15-10. Let's go! 9's in the chat. Let's see some zeros for Dayan Henley one more time. Ho! Beautiful pass by Justin Herbert. 10's in the chat as well, man. Let's freaking go! Woo! That was insane. He did it. He finally did it. Let's go, Chark. And we're going for 2. We're going for 2. Everybody hold your breath. We're going for 2. Weird formation. In motion's the fullback. Herbert play action. Has to escape the pocket. He's looking. Fires back in the end zone. Caught! Len McConkey! McConkey on the run. Back in the end zone. 2 points. Chargers take a 17-10 lead. Oh! Let's go! Woo! What a play by number 10! And what improvisation by 15! 10s and 15s in the chat! Oh! What a sequence! 17-10 is your score. Chargers firmly take grip of the momentum. What did I say, dude? Let's force a mistake. Chargers get in the end zone. First time of the day. Oh, my
Any
goodness.
opportunity to beat the Raiders is a blessed gift from God, and a privilege for our generation to witness.
Oh, my goodness. Let's catch up on the supers, man. Ayo! Can I see who's got it better than us? Nobody's in the chat, baby. User HB with the 5er. He says, hi, director. Big fan. It's been a minute since our defense has been this good. Defense wins championships. I'm right there with you, baby. Let's continue seeing this defense feast today. I think that gives us a great opportunity to dominate in the AFC wildcard game. Oh, my goodness. What a sequence this all was, man. You guys dropped a bunch of supers. Let me make sure I can catch up real quick. Thank you, User HB. Big love. This Juan, $10 holla. Any opportunity to beat the Raiders is a blessed gift from God and a privilege for our generation to witness. Amen to that. Preach. Preach, Juan. Preach. FTRs in the chat. Bro, Bikes, Latimus Prime strikes again. Thank you so much, Bikes. Thank you so much. Fabian with the 5 Bolt Up Director. You're an inspiration, sir. Thank you, Bolt fam, for showing up and making this a hella good time for Director, man. I sure as heck enjoy hosting with you guys every single week. Chase with the 34. My sister and I were watching the game and cooking. She slipped, accidentally slipped and accidentally landed on me and we kissed. These things happen, man. I've seen it before. These things happen. It's unfortunate. Best to put it behind you. Don't tell the folks. Just live with the secret. Take it to your grave. Other than the, 2,000 people in this chat. Big love, Chase. Taylor with the $5 day in Super Saiyan Henley. Oh! How have we not done this before? How has this not been declared? Dayan Saiyan Henley. I love it. Super Dayan Saiyan Henley. There's the pieces are there. Let's make it work, Taylor. Yes, Chase with the 1. What's up, baby? Thank you guys so much, man. Oh, yes. Yes. By the way, we are at halftime right now. The Raiders not wanting to risk anything. Oh, man. Chase was at a Hall of Fame. Holla? I don't know yet. It's in contention. Oh, they call the Power Ranger. Yeah, I've heard that one. Definitely. Oh, my goodness. Guys, 2,000 just about in the chat. This is the last regular season game of the year so far. It's definitely a fun one. The Chargers climbing up in the first half, finally getting the lead. It's a 17-10 lead. Bolts. And, dude, our opportunity to snag that fifth seed is right in front of us. Can we finish it out? We're going to take a quick break here at halftime. Don't go anywhere, Bolt fam. You guys are going to hear a few words from our sponsor, ExpressVPN. The best way to catch football Sundays every single week. And yes, the off-season, great way to get access to off-season content as well. We'll be right back after a few minutes. And a word from our sponsor, ExpressVPN. Football. The lifeblood of the American people. Unfortunately, it's insanely difficult to actually watch football right now. Sure, we won the battle with cable TV, but at what cost? Look at this. This is by NBC New York. You need Peacock, Amazon Prime, Netflix, ESPN Plus, and the big one, YouTube TV with NFL Sunday Ticket. It all adds up to a staggering $857. And here's the kicker. You'll still run into blackouts. I'm sorry, that's just not for me. I'm sticking to old reliable NFL Game Pass. Imagine for a second that if the NFL had a reasonably priced subscription service that gave you access to every single game, no blackouts, no jump in between different subscription services every week. That's annoying. You turn it on, there you go, NFL football. You know what? It exists. It's called NFL Game Pass. Something I've used for a long time, and honestly the way it should be in purchasing NFL content. Let's be real. All that other stuff is goofy and ridiculous. Here's the problem though. NFL Game Pass is not available in the United States. This is only available to international audiences, which is absolutely crazy to me. Fortunately, though, it's something that we can get around. So if you're cool with jumping through a few hoops, I'll show you how to watch NFL football at a fraction of the cost of Sunday Ticket and all that other stuff. Here's how it works. Basically, we're going to bounce our signal to a country that has access to the glorious NFL Game Pass app. We need a VPN. For those of you who don't know what a VPN is, it's just a little tool that helps you put your signal somewhere else, keeps you safe from cyber threats, gives you access to all sorts of internet content that's otherwise exclusive to other places in the world, stuff like Netflix shows, Amazon, etc., etc. But we're here for the NFL, man, and man, this has been my tried and true method for years and years and years. So no more fluff. Here's how it's done. Step 1, grab a VPN. I'm not going to tell you which, it's a free country, but I've used several myself trying to make sure this method works. The best one for me has by far and away been ExpressVPN, because you want a VPN that's fast, gives you the best quality of live football while watching the game. So hit up expressvpn.com, or better yet, use my link in the description. That'll get you a better deal, secure you 3 free months. Very simple to sign up, super cheap, and trust me, it's worth it. It'll save you a lot of headaches down the road. And if for whatever reason this is all too complicated, or you run into a roadblock, you can absolutely get your money back with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Help minimize the risk here. All right, so you got ExpressVPN, you downloaded the app. Please make sure the app is up to date before doing this next step. Pretty important. Step 2, you're going to open up ExpressVPN and connect to a country that has access to NFL Game Pass. See, this one, das is good. Das is very good. That's the one, okay? I would do that one. At this point, you exist in that wonderful land, and you can now go to this step, which is go to DAZN.com. I think that's how you say it. DAZN, DAZN, DAZN.com. At this point, it's super simple. Again, with the VPN active, go create an account. You'll then be greeted by this page. You're going to want to go ahead and select Super Sports, that package right there. It includes the NFL. It's got a couple other cool things like NBA, etc., etc. So if it's your cup of tea, you got a couple extra sports you have access to right there. Me, I'm here for NFL football. At this point, you can go yearly or monthly. Since I'm a broke boy, I'm going to go with the monthly package, which, let's be honest, a lot of us only really need this for like 4 or 5 months anyway. For those of you who are wondering, those prices convert to roughly around the same. Maybe $1 or $2 more. And at this point, it's time to pay up. Now, again, if you're not sure if this is going to work, I would highly recommend going with the monthly just to make sure everything's good and working. We understand how to lay the land, at which point you put in your information. I don't know if other payment methods work. I just used a credit card. It went through just fine. And boom, you're in. At this point, you can go ahead and scroll through a lot of the catalog here. Again, there's other sports, but in terms of the NFL, there's games already listed on the slate there. You can watch NFL Network right off the bat right now. But keep in mind, to watch every single game, you might have to add on NFL Game Pass, because right now you have DAZN. To do that, you'll go here, you'll see this page, and you'll think to yourself, oh man, Director, another, what, $17, $18 a month? Trust me, it's worth it. And I'm not even sure if you have to do that. You'll still get access to a bunch of other games. I just happen to want every game all the time, everywhere, and no blackouts. And again, even if you add all this stuff up, it's still way cheaper than adding up all the other things to get access to football. Little math here. DAZN, $27 a month. Eat, but worth it. NFL Game Pass, $18 a month. A VPN, roughly $7 a month. This all adds up to about $52 a month. You times that by 4 for the regular season. That's like $200 instead of $850, folks. While also avoiding like a billion subscription services that you'll probably forget to cancel anyway. As an added cherry on top, you can pay for it monthly. If you want Sunday Ticket, it's going to be big bananas up front. At this point, you're good to go. You can access the catalog. Everything's up and running. Just a few tips here, okay? Please make sure your VPN is fired up before logging into DAZN.com. If not, you'll get a prompt like, "You're not from around these parts, are you?" Or however you say it in German. As long as you're logged into the app in the same location you made your account, you should have access. Another tip, there's apps. Glorious apps for ExpressVPN. What I like to do is an extension on Google Chrome. I especially enjoy it on my phone, so I can send the game straight to my TV when I got company over. It may still also work on a Fire Stick. I don't remember. Either way, this is the best surefire way to get the biggest bang for your buck. No blackouts, no jumping through hoops of different subscription services every week. Just log into the VPN, log into DAZN.com, get watching football. Simple enough, and it won't cost you an arm, leg, and your firstborn. Please remember to use my link in the description for ExpressVPN.com or code DIRECTOR at checkout. Help me help you. It's football season, baby. And we are back. Shout out and thank you to our sponsor, ExpressVPN. Still the best way to catch football every single Sunday without interruptions. Let's jump over to the box score of this first half. Dude, look at Justin Herbert. Oh, we going to see a 400-yard game? I don't know if it's necessary. What I would like to see is a 350-yard game where he gets to sit out the last quarter. How we feeling about that, man? Chargers, put them away early, get to sit the starters. We see a nice opportunity for the Bolts to snag the 5th seed. That's what I'm looking for. But we still got to take care of business, man. We still got to take care of business. 17-10 isn't a guaranteed win. The Chargers, for those of you just joining, for those of you who don't know, the Chargers with a win today would improve to the 5th seed and face the Houston Texans in the AFC wildcard. If they lose this game, they instead would be playing the Baltimore Ravens in the AFC wildcard, which, again, honestly, I'm here for it. I'm about it. But I think all of us are hoping for a Houston Texans matchup, which seems a little bit more manageable in the AFC wildcard. And honestly, even looking past that a little bit, the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens would be facing each other in the wild card, which to me, I think stems the best chance of Pittsburgh maybe taking down Baltimore. I think they know them well enough. It's a division rival. Maybe something crazy happens and they advance and maybe we take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't know. We're getting too far ahead of ourselves at this point, but that's the situation right now. The Chargers win, take the 5th seed, face the Houston Texans. That's the objective right now. As Harbaugh would put it, 11 looks a lot better than 10. $5 holla coming in from Saigo with the $5. He says, watching QJ have a good game and grilling in a snowstorm. What a day it is. Saigo, thank you so much for the $5 holla. Appreciate that. Rattlesnake Jake with 24. We paid Chuck a couple million for one touchdown. I mean, I guess if it's this one and a few in the postseason, I wouldn't be too upset about it. And a quick shout out to Mrs. Director messaging me during the break saying, hey, we had a comment from Eddie Saldana saying that he's having hip surgery in February. He was asking for some prayers in there. So big prayers coming in from the Bolt fam to you, Eddie. We see you here all the time. Big love to you. We wish you the best of luck. Fern Martinez with a $2 holla says, Lad reminds me of Peter Parker from Spider-Man. He does have that Peter energy, does he not? Like in the next the Spideyverse movie, we're going to see Lad catching touchdowns in a Spider-Man outfit. He does have that energy, and we love him for it, man. But he's also got that, like, dog energy, too. He's still got that Georgia Bulldog energy in them. You guys remember the first week 1 touchdown in his career, the little look that he gave, you know what I mean, when he was walking out of the end zone? That's the kind of energy I love to see, man. Bolt up. Let's keep it going here, man. Drew Do Drums with the $5 holla says, going from picking 5th to the 5th seed. Isn't that insane? Isn't that so indicative of how amazing of a pivotal and almost, franchise-changing decision it was to bring in Jim Harbaugh? How insane is that, Bolt fam? From picking 5th to the 5th seed. I love that comment, Drew. Thank you so much, man. $5 holla. It's a big turnaround, and we're just getting started. This is year 1 in the rebuild. Year 1 in the Jim Harbaugh. We're coming, baby. The Chargers are coming. First rule with the $5 holla, I haven't paid that much attention, but how has Houston been playing? Houston's a good team. You know, they're not as good as last year, I'm going to say. I don't know what's going on with their quarterback. Amazing rookie season last year in C.J. Stroud. This year, maybe a little bit of a fall off, but definitely not as bad as you know, some quarterbacks we've seen in the past. But they are definitely a manageable team. Good offense. Defense has some ups and downs. Chargers can certainly take that matchup a bit easier than if they were to take the Ravens. The Ravens still have an insanely good offense, some pretty good aspects on defense, and they're kind of hot right now too. So either way, you're going to a postseason game. It's not going to be easy, but if you had to pick between the two, I think we're all kind of thinking about the Houston Texans at this point. All right. Now to continue on our box score looky look. We got Aiden O'Connell, 97 yards, 1 touchdown, interception. Hasn't taken a sack yet. But we're hoping to change that with Joey Bosa, Khalil Mack, who are both historically pretty good versus the Raiders. J.K. Dobbins, what does he need? What does he need, Chat? Like 20 yards-ish to get that $150,000 bonus. We're all rooting for him there. Raiders only 26 yards on the ground to start the first half. Chargers only 42 as well. Definitely not too bad, though. Quentin Johnston, though, man, having a day. This is what we said in my preview video for this game. There's a time to get hot, and the time is now. The Chargers have chosen the best time to gain momentum, to start peaking, and we're seeing it throughout the roster as well. Guys like Quentin Johnston, 100-yard day. Is this his first 100-yard performance? I don't know, man. But he's been a huge contributor to this lead so far we're seeing in the second half. Ladd McConkey, of course, 71 yards, had the 2-point conversion. DJ Chark finally chimes in for a touchdown this season. Got to watch out for Jacoby Myers the rest of the game. But other than that, man, let's continue seeing this defense improve and show us shades of what they were at the top of the season. Give us some hope that they're dogs in the postseason, in that wild card specifically. We have just kicked off in the second half. The Chargers will start things off on offense. And here come the Bolts and Justin Herbert, who have all the momentum coming into this half. Let's see if they continue. Jim Harbaugh talking. Hang on. Herbert looks like a running play. J.K. Dobbins in at running back. First play of the second half. Herbert steps back, looks, fires over the middle. It's J.K. Dobbins. Dobbins falls forward, picks up a couple extra. It's going to be a reception of 7 yards. It's a 2nd and 3 coming up. Let's go, J.K. Dobbins. And they're highlighting Quentin Johnston in his awesome first half right now. AA with the $10 holla. What's up, baby? He comes in here and says, Houston, we have a problem. Do you think Houston and all the Houston fans, there's like the director, Houston Texans, that exists somewhere in an alternate universe that's watching this game and saying, oh man, I hope the Chargers beat the Raiders so that we can play them just to get stomped out in the AFC wildcard? I don't know, maybe. We're hoping for it. J.K. Dobbins gets the carry. He's going to get tackled after a pickup of maybe 2. He's getting punched. They're trying to punch the ball out. Raiders playing a little dirty this week. Little dirty. You guys think the Patriots are going to take Travis Hunter? 1-1. I don't know. 3rd and 1 coming up for the Chargers. Thank you so much. $10 holla. Hey. Appreciate it, man. Hey. Thank you. Thank you so much, man. 3rd and 1. Chargers kind of up and down in these 3rd and short opportunities. Let's see if they can convert here. It's a carry. And the second effort, I think Haskins has got it. Yes, he does. Hassan Haskins bounced off his line, found a small crease, and picks up the first. Dude, that was a tough first down by Haskins. 28's in the chat, man. That was an effort all on him, dude. Great little extra push there by Haskins. Let's go. Hunter is a wide receiver or cornerback. I would assume he's playing both in some capacity. Eric with a $2 haul. New England lost the first pick and fired Mayo. Oh, they lost the first pick. Who's the first pick now? 1st and 10. It's Herbert. Play action. Looking. Fire. Sideline. McConkey makes the first man miss. His signature little step back. Picks up an extra 10 yards. Are you kidding me? Ladd! Closing in on 100 yards. And a first down Chargers. I think it's also an account of, was it 19 yards? Just barely under an H-bomb yardage. Oh, Tennessee has the first. Okay. I'm interested to see what they do with it. Ladd McConkey, what a day for him. 90 yards. 90 yards for McConkey. 1st and 10. It's Dobbins. Dobbins trying to find a crease. Gets clobbered. Loses maybe a yard. Think he got back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down. Dude, Ladd. What does Tennessee do with the first round pick? Or the number 1 overall pick? Still Travis Hunter? Did they take a shot on Sanders? I don't know, man. Sanders could end up being... He looks like he could be something. He could be definitely nothing, too. We don't know yet. This QB class does not look crazy. Time to get a Ladd jersey. Way ahead of you. 2nd and 11. Herbert, how did he do that? First down, Will Dissly. What a throw by Justin Herbert. He had to perfectly thread the needle. 2 defenders. In the middle was Will Dissly. A lightning bolt of a throw delivered to 81. Caught. First down Chargers. Where are we at now? The Vegas 26. That was one of the most ridiculous threading the needle football throws I've ever seen. Holy cow. Great catch by 81. Even better throw by Justin Herbert. Oh, my goodness, what a laser. 1st and 10. J.K. Dobbins tries to round the corner, picks up a few extra yards, and he's going to break a tackle, maybe picks up the first. Dobbins closing in on that $150,000 bonus.
I remember you were hopeful we drafted him.
Oh, dude, Mr. Ranger, $10 hollow. Oh, by the way, Pip is down. Pip is down at right tackle. Hopefully he's okay. 79's in the chat for Trey Pipkins. Don't like to see anybody hurt on this Chargers team or on the football field, period. Mr. Ranger, $10 holla. Ladd was an insane pick. I remember you were hopeful we drafted him. Oh, man, dude. Outside of Malik Neighbors, I wasn't, we were kind of thinking maybe Marvin Harrison drops to us, so we don't know. Malik Neighbors is kind of the consensus pick for all Chargers fans. We go with all ends up being an insanely good investment pick for the for this team going forward. Outside of that, though, I was all Ladd McConkey. I made my obsession with Ladd McConkey, the movie, tweet on Twitter. And it goes through all my videos of me saying, hey, man, we got to get McConkey. But in all the mock drafts, let's get McConkey. Let's trade up for McConkey. When it happened, I literally lost my mind. I literally almost passed out from screaming so loud. I was like, oh, my God, we did it. And to see that hype translate to success for number 15 has been so fun, dudes. I can't even tell you. The payoff has been insane. Thank you so much for chiming in, Ranger. Or Rager. I'm Mr. Rager. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. $10 holla. Big love. JK, 8 yards away. Not sure if receiving yards count. I think it's rushing yards, right? But we'll wait and see. I think there's plenty of time here. I think they're going to continue using him despite getting the bonus or not. I have to assume that they will. He's very close. We're all rooting for it. He was playing left tackle. Alt moved to left tackle. Probably contributed to his penalty a little earlier on. Of course, you're getting used to the right side, then he moves to the left. But very flexible, that guy. Of course, playing left tackle in Notre Dame. That's certainly something that he's capable of. Right tackle. Now with Trey Pipkins down, what do? It'll probably be Sawyer, right? Sliding into right tackle. And then who comes into guard? It would be McFadden, I think. Jordan McFadden. That's what I'm going to guess, is that you're going to see Sawyer move to right tackle, McFadden at guard, and then the rest of the line the same. Steve Simmons! What's up, Steve? Need touchdowns from JK, Jameer Brock, 7 receiving yards from Jefferson and Amon-Ra, 2 more from Ladd. for 831. Hey, dude, I mean, the force is with you, man. The odds of that are definitely not too terrible. We're rooting for you, man. $5 holla coming in from Steve. We're rooting for you, baby. Speaking of which, we're in commercial break waiting for the Chargers to return. Can we take a quick peek? Do we have time? Quick peek. Here's the underdog for director right now. My entries. We need to keep Aiden from scoring one more time. We need 2 more receptions for Ladd and about 20 yards or less from J.K. Dobbins. I think we can do it. Here comes 1st and 10. Chargers now. It's going to be a pass to Quentin Johnston, who picks up a nice chunk of yards on the wide receiver screen. It's a 2nd and 3. I am so proud of this coaching for using QJ to his strengths, man. Trey Pipkins on the cart, by the way. That's not good, man. As whatever your feelings are on Trey Pipkins, synchronicity there, the chemistry, the familiarity, all changing in the last game of the season. Don't love to see it. Joe Alt in at left tackle. Couldn't quite see who was in at right tackle yet. 2nd and 3. J.K. Dobbins in at running back. Ladd McConkey in the slot. I think we got to delay a game. I think it's going to be 2nd and 8 now. Oh, dude. 5-yard penalty. Yeah, 79's in the chat for our guy Trey Pipkins, man. Never like to see anybody hurt on the football field. Second and 8. Man, that's too bad, dude. I don't like that one bit. That's a big mistake by the Chargers offense. Now a 2nd and 8. Justin Herbert steps back, looking, fires middle of the field, and there's a drop by Quentin Johnston. Yes, thrown behind him, but he's got to come up with that catch. Oh, dude. QJ having an insane game. Despite that drop, still an insane game. But out of all players on the Chargers roster, he's going to get the most flack for that. Yeah, it was thrown behind him, but still catchable. You still got to catch it. Still got to catch it. Kind of both on QJ and Justin Herbert there, though, if I'm being honest. It's kind of, you can probably share blame on both sides there. 3rd and 8. Type formation for the Chargers. Darius Davis in motion. It's Herbert. Pocket collapsing. Herbert's got to throw it. Back of the end zone. Oh, there's interference. Big interference. Quentin Johnston was interfered within the end zone. That's a big flag and likely a PI coming in. Hold on to your pants there, Simmons. Hold on to we might be seeing a J.K. Dobbins opportunity, Steve. There's the PI in the end zone. We're going to see a 1st and goal from the 1. There's the flag. Automatic 1st down. Let's get J.K. that touchdown for Steve Simmons, baby. Let's do it. Let's get J.K. Dobbins a touchdown. Come on, baby. Come on. We're waiting for the Dobbins tutty. Let's go. Let's go. J.K. Dobbins. It's a handoff. Dobbins cuts inside, fighting. I think he reached over. He reached. Did he break the plane? Was he down? I think they're going to call him down. It's 2nd and goal. So close. Come on, Dobbins. Come on. J.K. Dobbins looking for a touchdown to put the Chargers up 2 scores. Thank you, Miguel. As his director, Trey Pipkins oblique is questionable to return. Thank you so much. 2nd and goal. Oh, it's Haskins with the football. Haskins trying to score. Rolls in. Is it a touchdown? I think they're going to call him just short again. What do the Chargers call? This is a very hard-fought 1 yard so far. Again, a field goal puts it 2 scores, but we want that touchdown on 3rd and goal. I would dare say even go for it if we get stuffed again. I think you got to consider a quarterback sneak here, right? It's worked before. It's inches. It's literally inches. Can the Chargers punch it in here? I would say run it again. Run it again. Run it again. J.K. Dobbins in. It's Dobbins. Dobbins trying to fight his way in there. It's a stop by the Raiders. Good defense. That's all you can say. Good defense. Good defense. And here comes the field goal unit. I would have gone for it. I think I would have gone for it. But a field goal puts you up 20-10. Would have loved to see a touchdown there, though, man. Yeah, take the points, take the points. Definitely not upset by taking a lead, the 2-score lead. I would have thought about going for it there, though. Yeah, O-line, just no push on that one, man. See with the Chargers. Here's a delay of game, so this is definitely going to be a field goal try. Oh, wait, the play clock was wrong on the screen. Here's the chip shot by Cam Dicker. It is up. It is good. Chargers take a 20-10 lead. Man, I would have loved to see a touchdown there. Still 20-10, not too shabby. Got to keep the Raiders away, though, man. Don't let them find any spark of hope. We got to put it out immediately. Want to see some trickery? It's been a while. Didn't we do one trick or one fake field goal or a fake punt earlier in the year? Yeah, the offensive line didn't like that. Didn't like that. Didn't like that one bit. We should have scored on the 1-yard line. Either way, 20-10. Let's keep bolting up. We got a whole quarter and a half left to go. Chargers so far looking good. Looking good. Let's keep it up. Can't allow any momentum for the Raiders from here on out. Yeah, Trey Pipkins, oblique, questionable to return. Thank you, Miguel. Yes, and failed miserably. No more fake punts this year. Oh, okay. I couldn't remember if it worked or not. Turns out it didn't. Dude, I was so jacked for this game. Let me see if I can find my tweet. I was so jacked for this game, man. Let's go to Twitter. What did I say? Because it was like literally like 3:30 in the morning. Oh, yeah, and I stumbled on this, dude. Oh, if you guys want to get hit in the fields, go check out my Twitter. I said, too hype for the game, can't sleep scrolling Twitter, stumbles on feels. Feels all the feels. If you guys want to feel all the feels, go to my Twitter and check out that video. Ridiculous. Then I said something about Raiders weekend. Look at me and Little Director, by the way, man. Woo! Santa did good. Little Director was so pumped. Directors with matching Jeeps, yes, please. We got a lot of fun in those things, man. A lot of fun in those things. Okay, here it was. I'm so pumped for Raiders week. The narrative is obvious. Vengeance is due. Let's go grab that dub, baby. Let's grab that dub. So the Chargers are going to kick this thing away with a 2-score lead. I want to see the defense continue to put on the pressure on Aiden O'Connell. Dicker is 4 of 5 for field goals today, by the way. Hey, man, you got a weapon like Cam Dicker, you got to use him. All of us want to go for it constantly, but, man, you got Mr. Automatic over here. It's hard to pass up, huh? I think you think about it if your confidence isn't sky high in your kicker. George Watson, $10 holla.
11 is better than 10. 5 is better than 6. BTFU.
Let's bolt up, baby. 11 is better than 10. 5 is better than 6. I love it. George Watson, thank you so much, man. $10 holla. Give him some love in the chat. Big, big love, man. Thank you. Here comes the Raiders. It's 1st and 10. Aiden, under pressure, escapes the pocket. Khalil Mack is closing in on him. Khalil Mack tries to rip the football out, but Aiden, tackled from behind, gets close to picking up the first down. Dude, Aiden took kind of an awkward tackle there from behind. He's gingerly running back to the line. Khalil Mack trying to rip the football out. Caused an awkward tackle on his right leg. Again, we don't want anybody hurt despite the team, whatever. Hopefully he's okay. Nice effort by Khalil Mack, though, trying to get that football. Something that he's very known for. Strip sacks, strip fumbles. What you want to see. 2nd and 1. Raiders. It's a run, and he is absolutely stuffed Oh, what a play. There's a flag. Derwin James was in there with Puna Ford. I think it's a flag on us, though, considering Puna's face. Holding Thierry Tart. Thierry Tart holding. That's going to be a first down. Raiders at midfield. 31-0 Denver. My word. Yeah, I can't do that, Tart. Can't do that. 1st and 10. Farva. It's thrown and incomplete. He was looking for 33. Is that the running back? Who's the backup running back? Chris Collier? Chris Collier. It's a 2nd and 10 coming up. I think Farva's shaking up a little bit, man. They're complimenting the decision by Joey Bosa and Khalil Mack to take pay cuts, by the way, on the broadcast right now. 2nd and 10. Can they get a sack right here? It's going to be a quick pass to the sideline. Oh, Derwin! Oh, that was filthy! Derwin, that was filthy! Oh, that was filthy. What a filthy tackle by Derwin James. Brock Bowers caught it on the sideline. Derwin James, WWE, tackled him on the sideline. Beautiful. That was lovely. That was great. Let's go, DJ. It's a 3rd and 8 from the 46-yard line. That's a heck of a football tackle, baby. 3rd and 8. Brock Bowers in the slot. Watch out for him. Can the Chargers defense get off the field? Aiden. He's on the move. Passes over the middle. It's Brock Bowers. Knew it. Chargers defense almost logged their first sack. Aiden O'Connell felt it, released it. Brock Bowers was there to save the drive. Raiders now at the 33-yard line of the Chargers. That was his 110th reception this season. Somebody posted an amazing compilation video on Twitter yesterday of Raiders fans belly aching about the selection of Brock Bowers. That'll tell you something. 1st and 10, pitch. It's Collier who picks up 4. And it's going to be a 2nd and medium coming up. We got a special treat for you guys right now, I think. Is it happening? Are we happening right now? Okay. Let's hear it from Mrs. Director. Oh, so Lil Director says, hey, I'm doing Minecraft, so you're going to go watch football somewhere else. And here she is on the stream. Everybody say hi, Mrs. Director.
Hi.
Raiders week. Oh. 2nd and 7. Aiden, pocket collapsing, has to fire underneath to the running back. He's absolutely bottled up. It's going to be a 3rd and long coming up from the Chargers 29. We'll say 33 at this point, too. Nice loss of 4 yards for the defense. Bend, but don't break. The mantra. Okay. Want to maybe raise this up a little bit? Oh, you don't have to. You don't have to. Okay. Okay. Tiny Mrs. Director. Okay. This side of the frame becoming a lot more easy on the eyes for the rest of the show. Fabian, $2. Let's go, Mrs. Director. Bolt up. 3rd and 10. Can the defense get off the field? Aiden looking, fires middle of the field. Nicely covered by Tareeb still. And it's going to be a 4th and 6 coming up. Do the Raiders go for it? Down 2 possessions? I would think not, right? Let's have them take the field goal. Bend but don't break. Chargers defense. That's what you like to see. Let's go. Thank you so much, Fabian. Eric Black with the $2. Mr. Director, did you bring the lightsaber?
Oh, I brought it for...
Yeah, there it is. Previously on the Director Chargers. She saved the drive with that one. You saved the drive by bringing the lightsaber down at the right time. It brought us good luck. Can we miss a field? If it misses the field goal, this is obviously going to stay on the rest of the stream. 4th and 6.
Mine might be better left.
Here comes the kick. It's up. It's good. 47-yard attempt for Carlson. Puts the Raiders within one score one more time. Mr. Rager with the 5. Wives are always late. Let's go, Mrs. Director. Hey. Mrs. Director upstairs. She was raised thinking she was bad luck football.
You have a smiley face or crying face. Upset Harbaugh is our head coach. I'm dizzy face. Dizzy.
Let's
confused.
go! Constellation Pegasus, another $20 holla. Hey, first off, Rager, thank you so much. Another $5. Constellation Pegasus. Director, are you happy or sad? Upset Harbaugh as our head coach. Man, I have been jumping with glee since last year. You know what I was thinking, too, as we round out into the college football national championship? I was like, you guys remember this time last year? We were all streaming the Michigan-Washington game, rooting for Michigan, hoping that Jim Harbaugh gets his natty so he can go on to the NFL and coach your Los Angeles Chargers to a Super Bowl in the near future. It's been a fast year, but you know what? It's a lot to reminisce on in terms of how grateful I am that Jim Harbaugh came our way, man.
Me too.
It's been awesome.
You know what this
What does this game remind you of? The time that we were playing to get in the playoffs, playing the Raiders. Yep. That certainly does feel familiar at this point. Pegasus, thank you so much. $20 holla. By the way, guys, we are in commercial break waiting for football to resume. Alex Reisner with the $5 holla. Last game for me this year. Love y'all both up. See y'all in March. Big love, Alex. Thank you so much for dropping in, man. Appreciate everything you guys do, man. Really do. Thank you. Thank you. Fabian with the $5 holla. Mr. Rector, our lucky charm. Here we go. Both up. Big love and bolt up. That's a big title right there for Mrs. Director. The worm has turned. Mrs. Director's on the right side of the lucky football. Mr. Rager with the 5. I'm just teasing, Mr. Director. Okay, all right. You're safe now. There was some vengeance coming your way. Appreciate it, Rager. Thank you so much. Eric Black with the tour says he said North Turner is there, and I had flashbacks. Isn't that crazy? Have you seen that in the broadcast? North Turner is up there in the booth with the offense. Yeah, definitely. He looks great. He looks great. He looks like the same North from 10 years ago, 15 years ago.
Amazing.
Rager is out. Interesting. Where's Rager been? I don't know. He's out. We'll have to wait and see. Too cute for you, sorry, man. I get that all the time. I'm out walking in public, minding my own business. We're trying to get milk at the supermarket, and some rando comes up to me and says, hey, she's too good for you. And all I got to do is say, yeah, I know. I get it. I feel it. I'm grateful for it at home.
If there's more, is that your mom?
Yeah, my mom, dude. She's not on my side with this pitch. First and 10. She's perfect. Yeah. You guys should see us goof off in public, too. It's ridiculous. She said she's more goofy when people aren't watching. So you see this little bar right here? That means your voice is being picked up. I think over here it's being lost in the noise. Yeah, let's air it out.
Good.
Hey, so we got a 20-13 score in front of us. Raiders just scoring the field goal. Chargers, I would like to stay ahead. As a matter of fact, I would like to build on the lead as soon as possible to get Justin Herbert off the field. If anything, keep it more manageable for the starters. As we see a false start on the offense. There is a flag. First and 15, Chargers.
Come on.
Who was it this time? Scott Matlock, the defensive lineman, fullback. First rule coming in with the $5 holla says Miss Utah in the house. Happy to see her visit the Chargers bunker. Hey, this is actually Miss Alabama right here while we were in Alabama. He says War Eagle. War Eagle. Our chat messed up. We can only see it over here for a minute now. We'll fix that at the next commercial break. Here's first and 15. Justin Herbert, tight formation. Looking, fires, middle of the field. Ladd McConkey on a first and 15. Going to get the yardage back. It'll be a second and 10. Ladd McConkey closing in on 100 yards on the day. I wonder if this would work. Hang on. Can I just refresh it? I think we broke it. We'll fix it here in a minute. Second and 10. It's Hassan Haskins in at running back Will Dissly in motion at tight end. It's going to be a play action. Herbert's got to throw it. They're setting up the tight end screen. Will Dissly breaking tackles, picks up 5. It's going to be a 3rd and medium coming up here momentarily. All right, there's only one way to fix this. We're going to wait just in case. Burrell Bikes with the $5 holla. Miss Director, tell Director to take you out to Silver Fork Lodge for dinner. All right. Y'all calm down. All right? Y'all calm down.
Is it a place for children? Because there will be a child.
3rd and 5. Lad McConkey in motion to the slot. Justin Herbert looking his way. Fires middle of the field. It's Quentin Johnston who picks up the first down and then some. First down Chargers. Q having a great day. Maybe a career day on offense this week, baby. One drop, but well over 100 yards. 140 yards on this game. Beautiful week for QJ. Yeah, he's going off, dude. 150 yards, I think he's closing in on at this point. They're saying after Dobbins gets the bonus, let's sit him. Let's see if he gets it right here. It's going to be a handoff, J.K. Dobbins. Dobbins trying to find a crease. Picks up a nice, tough earn. We'll say 6 yards, 5-yard gain. And that's going to take us to the bottom of the 3rd quarter. Chargers on top of the Raiders, 20-13. 4th quarter ensuing. Bolts will have the ball at the Vegas 46-yard line. Narratives. J.K. Dobbins just, 5-6 yards away from a $150,000 contract bonus. The Bolts, with a win, would improve to the 5th seed, forcing a matchup with the Houston Texans instead of the Baltimore Ravens, which is something a lot of Chargers fans rooting for at this time. A lot on the line. Let's take down our hated division rival for a nice Week 14, or should I say Week 18 season finale on the year, man. We're going to go see if we can fix this this chat for you guys here real quick. If we disappear, freak out in the chat until we return. All right, hang on. We're coming. Let's see if we can fix this. Move this over to this side. We're going to close this guy. We're going to go live here. We're going to open this here. Still says we're live. Still says we're good. This is the technology is bad, period. Raptor Claw. Pop out chat. Here we go. I think we're good. Are we good, chat? Do we make it? We make it out the other side? I think we did. All right, we are back. Chat is back. So sad the season's over. I mean, we got the postseason to look forward to at least this year. I was just telling Mr. Director about that this morning, actually. It's crazy how we're in Week 18 already. But so grateful to have more football ahead of us even past this week.
Back from... I felt like he literally just got back from camp, so it's gone by super fast, but it's not over yet. So...
Not over yet.
Exciting left to come.
Fabian says, my wife said next time you guys go to Thunder Alley, she wants to take a shot with Miss Director. Hey-o! All right, you've been accounted for.
I'm the wife that holds all the purses and makes sure everyone gets pictures. You see those people on like the red carpet, the guys that are like standing in the background holding the woman's coat and purse and stuff. That's me, but his purse.
And I get to play the simulator in which I get to experience what it feels like to maybe be Mickey Mouse at Disneyland. You know, here come all the photos, the little kids growing up watching Director. They need a photo. Can't move 5 feet. I'm so grateful for you guys, though, man. It's a very unique experience. It is. It is. My brother thinks I'm famous. He treats me different. We have an increased status back at home. All right, we're going to grab some more of these super chats here in just a second. Here comes 2nd and 4 for the Chargers offense. Justin Herbert on the play action. He's on the run. He's going to grab a block, maybe. Justin Herbert past the 30, the 20. Is he going to take it to the house? Herbert down inside the 5. Justin Herbert, 1st and goal. Big run for the quarterback. Let's go. Justin Herbert, what was that, a 40-yard run? Oh, my word. Justin Herbert inside the 5. Here come your lightning bolt Los Angeles Chargers. Woo! Nicholas Petrelli, director. This season's finally been such a pleasure to experience. The vibes are immaculate for us Chargers fans right now. Much love to you. Big love to you, Nicholas. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. Here comes the Chargers. First and goal. J.K. Dobbins takes the ball. He's pushing for extra yardage. Picks up maybe 2. It'll be a second and goal. The space just not there over the middle quite yet. Drew Marchant with the 40 months. Welcome to the live stream, Mrs. Director and Mr. Director. Let's get JK 150K bonus. Yes. 5th seed. Happy New Year, fam. Thank you so much, Drew. I think we're just a few yards away from 150K for JK. Let's go. Man, we hit the rhymes there. Here's second and goal. Chargers. It's a play action. Justin Herbert's got to throw it back in the end zone. Wide open. Touchdown! Chargers! Will Dissly! And the Bolts extend their lead. It is 27-13. Justin Herbert, little slow to get up, but he's laughing. Oh, baby. The Chargers may be facing the Houston Texans in the AFC wildcard. Dan the Cards fan, $10 holla. Has anyone ever told you remind me of Cody Rhodes? Who's Cody Rhodes? Who is Cody Rhodes? Should I be flattered or insulted?
Coach ever. Considering Don Coryell, I never thought ever somebody would eclipse Coryell. An impossibility I never thought I would see in my lifetime.
We're gonna circle back around to that one, Pegasus, because that could be crazy. Oh no. A professional wrestler. So if I were to cut my hair and dye it blonde, we're gonna have that energy.
Watch this documentary.
Is that something you want?
No, and no mullets either, guys. Stop trying with the mullets. No.
I could turn it into a character. It's not unfamiliar in the streamer world.
Bolt up and Cody Rhodes is from WWE.
Okay, he caught us. I am unfamiliar with the WWE game. I saw the one documentary on Netflix. Thought it was hilarious. Other than that, not quite.
It was a good documentary.
Cody Rhodes. Fabian with the 2.
I saw one of Max.
Wife says, okay, then coffee. Okay, cool.
Yes, I can always use the coffee.
George Watson, $2 holla. You're a play behind. Oh, my bad. We're all having fun out here, though. We'll be good. Now we have a play behind of the excitement of Justin Herbert. 43-yard run. Woo, dude. Oh, man, I'm telling you guys, if Justin Herbert continues to utilize that part of his game, watch out for this Chargers team in the postseason because nobody's looking for it quite yet. Herbert's just now starting to add it to his tool belt, and it's working.
Let's go.
And it says live. We'll try one time while we're in commercial break. See if it puts us back in. Okay.
Yeah, because I got off.
Okay, sounds good. Constellation Pegasus. There's a big one. Let's read this one back in. $20 holla from Pegasus. Harbaugh is going to be our best head coach ever. It's absolutely possible. Considering Don Coryell, I never thought ever somebody would eclipse Coryell. An impossibility I never thought I would see in my lifetime. It's possible. Now, Eric Coryell, of course, royalty in the Chargers fandom. Certainly Chargers fans that have been around as long as our veteran fandom. It would definitely be interesting. It would definitely be insane, I should say, if Jim Harbaugh were to take this team all the way. Because that's what it's going to take at this point, isn't it? It's going to take Jim Harbaugh taking this team all the way to the big game and providing this team their first championship, I think, in order to claim that title. And I don't think it's too far out of the realm of possibilities either. Jim Harbaugh's off to an insane start in his first year with the LA Chargers. Big love. They were talking about Justin Herbert's knee.
No, he was talking about his knee.
Oh, okay. We'll keep an eye on it. Justin Herbert's a tough SOB. Here comes the return by 33 of the Raiders. He'll break through the first wave. And it's a nice return by the Raiders. I think they'll be stopped around the 30. It'll be first down, Farva. Fabian with the $10 holla. I told you Mr. Director is Lucky Charm. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. $10 holla from Fabian. Constellation Pegasus. Thank you so much, Pegasus. I really do appreciate that. And it would be crazy. History could be written here in the next 4 to 5 seasons. That's where I predict the Chargers bring in their first ring. to the franchise. I very firmly believe that to be true. Nicholas Petrelli, $2 holla. Can we please take Herbert out now? I think we're getting close. I really do. Here's Farva looking, fires, middle of the field. That's going to hurt your chances of that. Big play to Myers, who's having also a huge game. Over 100 yards and a touchdown for Jacoby Myers.
This isn't new. We've known Herb can run since he first game versus KC in 2020. And he's shown it several times in the past. Look at the last 2 times we played the Steelers before this season.
He definitely has shown it. It feels like in seasons past, certainly starting with the Anthony Lynn era where he was drafted, obviously, they didn't really let him do much of it. All of a sudden, certainly Brandon Staley's regime did not let him run it. Recently, you hear from Greg Roman. I'm sure he's excited to see what Justin Herbert can do on the ground. Thank you so much, Nicholas Petrelli. Here comes 1st and 10 after that big play to Jacoby Myers. It's going to be, Farva on the run. He can't get away. It's Bud Dupree. Sacked by the Chargers, baby. Let's go. There is a flag on the play. Farva slow to get up. Flag on the play. If this is on the Chargers, it is on the Chargers. So instead of a 15-yard loss, it's a first down. Illegal contact by Derwin James, they'll say. Desmond Ridder warming up, on the sideline as O'Connell is shaken up here. So we're looking for Derwin James. He's not. Yeah, we're waiting to see the angle of number 3 for that illegal contact. But Aiden O'Connell down on the field. Don't like to see anybody hurt in football. Desmond Ridder would be the backup in this case. I would say in terms of quality of quarterback, though, I don't know if I view him too much different. So if you guys are looking for something like that. Let's catch up on some of these super chats. You guys have been really crazy today. Thank you so much. Is it Punt Us? 45 months says, let's go, Herb. It's so sexy, man. Hey, calm down. Calm down. Put some ice on that, dude. It's getting a little hot in here. Chase coming back in with the $1 holly. Did you see Chase's comment earlier in the stream? Falling into his sister. Yeah, that's.
I have life goals. I have a bucket list. Meeting Chase's sister. Definitely one.
Yeah.
A lot to talk about.
The Chase Sister Netflix documentary special. We'll make it happen. Creative King, $10 holla. This is a new, like we were saying before, Hopefully they continue to let him do it. It feels like it's something that he's been pushed away from doing. Obviously, there's health concerns. Justin Herbert, big guy. But Josh Allen, I think, is the blueprint that we're trying to match all of a sudden. And he's a heck of a physical runner at the quarterback position. I think he's capable of putting up similar numbers.
We need a new animation. We need like a turbo.
Turbo.
Yeah, we need a new animation for his running. And I don't think that we're trying to. I think his natural state, what makes him like what he does best, he runs. And I know that he gets hurt. We don't want him to get hurt, but he feels the most comfortable. He plays the most comfortable, and he is better and more relaxed when he has the option to. So I'm excited.
Yeah, Herbert feels a little more comfortable when he's got the flexibility to get away. Sinful Hands with a $10 holla. How about a mullet if we win the Super Bowl?
No.
You guys are going to get me in trouble. Because now I have to answer right away.
You know what? You can have a mullet. Go ahead, babe. Do that.
That wasn't a permission slip. That was a threat. For those of you that are unmarried, that was not permission. That was a threat. They all learn to read to hear the language and make smart decisions. Dan, the Cards fan, coming back with a $10 holla. We'll grab that here in just a second. Here comes Desmond Ridder at quarterback now. He's going to fire over the middle looking for Michael Mayer. And Mayer's going to pick up a first down. It was a 1st and 10 already, but this puts the Raiders closer to scoring position for Vegas. Hey, BC with the Hyundai. What's going on, baby? We'll circle right back around that too soon, I promise. Thank you guys so much for all the support.
Yes, thank you guys.
Insane. Look at that. Now I get to show my wife. Yes.
All right, he can do it.
1st and 10, Desmond Ridder over the middle. It is incomplete. Don't know who he was looking for. I think it was Madison, the running back, on the screen or on the wheel. It'll be 2nd and 10 coming up. We'll sneak this one in real quick. Dan, the Cards fan, $10 holla. St. Louis Cardinals fan and Chargers fan. Okay. Going from Brandon Staley to Jim Harbaugh is night and day. We kept Staley way too long. Amen. Staley was the most incompetent I've seen in a long time. In my time as a Chargers fan, I didn't think anybody would usurp McCoy, but Staley proved me wrong. Thank you for the $10 holla, man.
Hey, but if we would have gotten rid of him earlier, we wouldn't have gotten Jim Harbaugh.
Amen to that.
Everything works out.
Amen to that. 1st and 10. It's Ritter, high snap, pitches it to the running back, and it is blown up. Bud Dupree, he'll lose a yard. It'll be what? Now 3rd and long for the Raiders in Chargers territory. There are down 2 possessions. You got to think they may go for it on 4th down. Aiden O'Connell taking the field once again, shaking it off, and trying to come back in and rescue this drive for the Raiders. Let's see if the Chargers defense can shut them down. Fabian with the $5 holla. Who is Miss Director's favorite favorite player? I got a card for her. You might literally have a card for her. 3rd and 10. I know her favorite football player.
I mean, but right now...
3rd and 10. It's going to be a deep pass to the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Nice coverage by Cam Hart and Alohi Gilman. It's a 4th and 10. They likely will be going for it here, right? I would think they go for it here. 10, or should say $5 holla from Fabian. Thank you so much. I think we finally circled back to the $100 holla from PC. Yes! I've been asking for a mullet all year. I mean, we're on our way.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, but he has to go get all the groceries. He has to leave the house every day at least twice. With the mullet, and I will not be going with him. These
parameters are getting worse all the time. 4th and 10. Timeout. Bosa on a knee.
Wow, he looks.
He's gassed. Bosa looks gassed. I don't know if he's injured, but he's gassed. He says card. Is it Larry Fitz?
Okay, he's definitely in my top 5 of all time. And I just, as a human being, Larry.
I think that also is a big part of why we both love Larry Fitzgerald. He was an insane football player, but like an even better person off the field, which is definitely nice to see. $5 holla says, sir, that means no ha 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 on the mullet. Oh, okay.
No. Yes.
BC. Thank you so much, BC. $100 holla, baby. Big love to you. Give him some love in the chat. 4th and 10. Can the Chargers get off the field, man? No mistakes, no penalties. Farva stepping back, looking, fires back at the end zone. Derwin picked it! Derwin James! Incomplete, they're going to say. Incomplete. It feels like they both caught it.
Yeah.
Oh, they came down with the ball out of bounds together. Dude, what a play by Bowers, too, man. Yeah, he was out of bounds. I mean, Derwin was technically in bounds when he had his hands on it.
True.
Bowers was out of bounds. You got to consider that an interception.
Yeah,
you have to at least consider it because Derwin's feet are in and Brock Bowers' feet are out. Now, I do think there's a rule that if a player is touching the football and they touch out of bounds first, that it's considered a dead ball on the spot. So what?
I was just, do they become one person if that
I just remember. It's Family Guy, sorry. Our whole relationship is built on the humor of Family Guy.
I don't think we've had a real conversation in years. It's all Family Guy
quotes. We just speak in Family Guy quotes. That's it. I think Brock Bowers was touching the football and touched out of bounds with his foot before Derwin James completed the interception. I think that's what we're looking at, but we'll have to wait and see. We only saw the replay once. Taylor with the $5 holla, revoke his passenger princess privilege if he gets JT. If he gets JT, passenger princess privileges? My Jeep, is this a Jeep joke? Don't you joke about my Jeep, man. I just got it. And it is a street princess. You're saying I'm going to be riding shotgun for a while. I don't mind that.
I like to drive.
She likes to drive the Jeep, too. Big love, man. Thank you for the $5 holla, man. I appreciate that. So chat and Hugo saying Derwin caught it. I do think Derwin caught it. We'll have to wait and see what the next replay looks like. I think that Brock Bowers killed the ball before Derwin completed the interception, but we got to go back and see another replay here in just a second. The Sletcha. Is this our guy from Alaska, I think? Smash Farva sees the carp. Smash Farva sees the carp. You're a bigger Super Troopers fan than I am. Is that a Super Troopers quote? Can you give me a Farva? No, we're gonna put Mrs. Director on the spot right here. Can you give me a classic Farva quote, please?
Bad. Do you need my assistance?
Okay, all right. It's literally Farva saying it. Now, is there something that Farva had done embarrassing? I think I remember one.
The whole movie was embarrassing for him.
A classic embarrassment of Farva. I don't know. We're seeing it on the football field right now. Bowers had hands on it. So Ty, wide receiver, out of bounds. Okay, we'll have to wait and see. Farva, radio, you there? Sorry to put you on the spot like that.
Maybe.
Hey, big love, man. Big love. Thank you. Oh, liter of cola. That's the one. I want a liter of cola.
That's what you were thinking.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. That's the one. 1st and 10. It's J.K. Dobbins. Hey, Dobbins, I think with that carry, that's 58 yards, right, on the ground. I think with that carry, he just got his $150,000 bonus.
Oh.
I think it's time to sit him, right? Even though we have an underdog, I think it's time. Yeah, go ahead, bring in Kamani. I think he got his bonus, and they're bringing in Hassan Haskins. Yeah. Beautiful. Good for JK, man. Joseph Hermie coming in with the $5 holla. Car Ramrod.
Team Ramrod.
Team Ramrod. 2nd and 8. It's Justin Herbert looking, fires sideline, looking for QJ. Oh! Quentin Johnston with the catch of the year! Are you kidding me? Oh! That's an H-bomb! And maybe the best Quentin Johnston catch I have ever seen. Oh! Oh my goodness!
He had control. I was worried about.
Oh my goodness, Quentin Johnston!
Yes.
1st and 10, Herbert, it's QJ again. QJ picks up 8. It's a 2nd and short from the Raiders 32. QJ's in the chat. That's one of the best catches you'll see all year. One hand extension, the defender on his butt, brings it in, takes control. Quentin Johnston, 186 yards on the day.
Dude, I have believed in him for so long. I knew it was coming. Everybody gives him such crap.
The Quentin Johnston legacy game comes in week 18 versus the Vegas Raiders. 2nd and 2, Haskins. He'll pick up the first, very close. It'll be a 3rd and short coming up. Oh my goodness, QJ. Joseph Herman with the 2. QJ about to get 20 catches too. Dude, it's unbelievable. This is a legacy game unfolding for Quentin Johnston. I can't figure this out with the $5.02 holla. Go Superchargers. Both up. I got my girlfriend, Cara, coming into the USA this February, early March from Colombia, South America. 4 years wait. Congratulations, man. Good luck. Have fun. Here's 1st and 10. It's a carry. It's a few yards. Haskins. And a 2nd and 7 coming up. What a huge game for Quentin Johnston. There are certain games you never forget because of an individual player. I think QJ is going to make me remember this game for a long, long time. Yeah. Yeah. That as long as he's only catching it extended one hand 7 feet in front of him, he'll come down with it every time.
This is when he drops.
2nd and 7, Chargers inside the 30. It's a carry by Haskins. Haskins got a nice angle. Haskins, first down and then some. Big run by the backup running back, Michigan man Hassan Haskins. And the Chargers are 15 yards away from pay dirt. 1st and 10 at the 15. QJ, are we seeing a weapon ready to unleash in the postseason? Gotta wait and see. First roll with the 5-er. Remember, it took Mike Williams a year and a half to take off. Let's go Q. I think we're seeing that unfold right now. Quentin Johnston, mind you, already has, at least 8 touchdowns on the year. Now with a 200-yard performance, is he going to even get close to 1,000 yards? I don't think so, right? But still, very big year in a comeback for him. Good point there, first rule. Thank you. 1st and 10. We are waiting. I think a team may have burned a timeout. It was the Chargers. And it'll be a 1st and 10 from the 15 coming up shortly. Haskins has been a dang stud in the making. Yeah, he's been a nice hybrid running back, fullback. So we took our second timeout, up 27-13. I think even a field goal puts this well out of reach, but I would love to score a touchdown. Let's score a touchdown here, Bull fam. This is a huge Quentin John. This is exactly what you thought you were getting when we drafted him out of TCU, man. That was an insane catch. QJ's in the chat one more time, baby. $5 holla. Am I tripping? I thought Rice was 82. It's something else. Wasn't he 82? Is Rice in? Did they activate him? Oh, no. Since he's not active, I think he can take the number. Here's J.K. Dobbins is back. J.K. Dobbins picks up 5.
Go sit down.
That'll put him at 63 yards. Hang on. I got to check something real quick. Oh, J.K. He got one more carry to hit my underdog line, and we're good. Yeah! J.K., you are a real one. We need one more reception from Ladd, and that'll be a quick $100 holla from Underdog Fantasy. Oh, we're going to queue again.
I'm confused.
That wasn't me. Wasn't me. He did that.
Hey, $20 holla Constellation Pegasus. We'll grab that one more time. 2nd and 5. It's Haskins. And Haskins is going to pick up 3. It'll be 3rd and short coming up. Pegasus coming back in, says Constellation Pegasus, $20 holla. Will the Chargers make the playoffs? I'm confused. Playoffs? Playoffs? We are not only going to make the playoffs, but it's looking like we're on our way to the 5th seed and a matchup with the Houston Texans instead of the Baltimore Ravens. Shout out to the 2,100 viewers in the chat right now, man. Hit that like button. And Constellation Pegasus, thank you so much, man. Another $20 holla. The man is on a roll. Thank you so much, Pegasus. Pegasus, $20. 3rd and 3. Right. It's Haskins. Hey. Haskins barrels forward for a first down and then some. It's going to be a 1st and goal from inside the 5 for your Los Angeles Chargers. You got to imagine any points here puts the game away. Oh, Ball fam, we're about to hit the 5th seed. Rick Monterosa with the $10 holla. $10 holla for $5 for each of QJ's hands. 5th seed, here we come, baby. Let's go. So a $5 holla here and here for our guy Quentin Johnston. Thank you so much, man. Oh, my goodness. 1st and goal. It's Haskins. Haskins looking for some space, picks up a yard. It'll be 2nd and goal. Chargers, of course, at this point, trying to chew as much clock as possible. I think the weight of a touchdown versus a field goal isn't too different at this point. So just draining as much clock as possible, probably the move for Jim Harbaugh. (27-13). Yeah, I think the 3 points still takes puts you another possession ahead. Justin Herbert, it's a handoff. It's Haskins one more time, and Haskins pushes forward for another 2 yards. It'll be a 3rd and goal from maybe the 2.
Back sneak.
Did JK make his yardage? He did. And they gave him one more carry to help our underdog entries. That's a real one right there. Thank you so much, guys. 3rd and goal. Cody Austin with the 5-er. I was told Tua was better than Herb all last year. I wonder where all those people are now. You get Herb the coach, and he's always going to win. I think we finally found the formula to let Herbert shine on this team, man. Thank you so much for the $5. BC back with the $20 holla. First, here comes the 3rd and goal.
JK,
try by the Chargers.
Bruna, Tard, Molden,
It's Haskins.
Cafe,
Haskins
Musk
looking
keeps-
for a block.
both
Gets
fans
into the
going, but
end
I'd keep
zone.
Fulton.
I think that's
He's
a
done enough.
touchdown.
Bosa, resign if he's reasonable
That's a
to be a part of something special and retire.
Chargers.
Team likes him.
Hassan Haskins puts this game away. That's going to be a 34-13 score right there. Oh, dude. Hang on. What was my score prediction? My score prediction for this game was 37-12. That's actually insane. Miss Director, do you see that? My prediction. Ah!
We'll never hear the end of this.
I am the Messiah. I am the prophet. Worship me. We did it. 34-13 is the score. My score prediction, 37-12.
Come on, Dicker.
Yeah, Dicker's going to kick this one in. 1 point is good. Chargers, 34-13 is your score. Oh, my goodness. Y'all are saying, is that true? Justin Herbert with 350 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, and let's not forget the 43-yard run, a 400-yard day for Justin Herbert. Unbelievable.
And the biggest thing, Justin is smiling, which is way better than last season. He is happy.
Y'all see it, man. When Justin Herbert gets hot, when he's on that upswing, he becomes a very different, unstoppable human being, and I feel like he is peaking at the perfect time going into this matchup with the Houston Texans. Bring me some Texans, baby. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Bring me the Houston Texans. I think the Chargers are going to grab a playoff win this year, dude. In the first season of Jim Harbaugh, I won't jinx it, knock on wood, all that stuff, but my God, our chances just went way, way up.
Hats,
Oh, my
top
goodness.
hat,
Another
off the
$100
Harbaugh and the
holla.
players.
Hats off to Harbaugh and the players. Big, we'll circle back around to that one more time, man. Thank you so much. $100 holla from BC. And here comes Aiden O'Connell and the Raiders playing a little garbage time out here. I'm so glad you're here for the stream, Mrs. Director. Say it with me. Say it with me.
Okay. Calm down. Still a game going on. All right, you ready?
What do you think we're saying? Oh, okay, all right. Who's got it better than us? Not McKay. Nobody! That'll be a clip for later. That is a personal clip. I've abused my YouTube privileges
Still love you, McKay.
to jab at a good friend that is currently attending said game.
He's suffering.
1st and 10. It's a throw and catch by number 11. And the clock is running. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Cody Austin, one more time. BC with the $20 holla. Thoughts? JK, Puna, Tart, Molden, free agents, must keeps. I know Bolt fam is torn, but I would keep Fulton. Here comes the next play. O'Connell fires underneath. It's the running back, picks up the first, and they're nearing the 40-yard line. Fulton, he's done enough. Bosa, if he's reasonable to be a part of something special and retire, keep Bozeman. Team likes him. I think in terms of free agency, you're gonna see a lot of moving pieces in this roster, in this build with our new GM, and a lot of turnover. Here comes the next play. Oh, nice tackle!
On that.
Tony Jefferson, the hard-hitting veteran safety. It's a -3 yards on the play, and it'll be a 3rd and long. Or is it 2nd and long? 2nd and long coming up. I think you'll see high turnover. I think you're going to see at least 2 of the veteran Titans stay on the roster. 2nd and 13, Aiden O'Connell airing it out. Deep. It's too far. In coverage was Dean Leonard. 3rd and 13 coming up. But I think most importantly, you're going to see a lot of movement because the Chargers, the way they're coaching up their players, are going to be able to take a struggling vet and bring them back to some form that made them so special. You've seen it all over the roster this year. You're going to see it even more in the offseason. Yeah, she's happy that Justin Herbert's looking so happy. I don't know. Keith Bozeman team likes him. Yeah, maybe we'll see. We have a long ways to go. Another $50 hug coming in from Chase.
Open YouTube and see a celebrity appearance from Mrs. Director. Shout out to the family watch party and Raiders beat down. Bolt up.
The Mrs. Director love in the chat. Thank you so much. We'll circle back to it here in just a second, man. You guys are throwing a whole lot of super chats in the chat here, man. Thank you so much. The docu? That's a different Chase. Thank you so much again, BC. $20 holla. We're going to have a lot of fun in the offseason talking all this stuff, man. I promise. It's going to be so... I'm honestly so excited because of the potential of what this coaching staff has shown us with any free agent and draft pick at this point. Constellation Pegasus. $100 holla. Pegasus, dude. He dropped all kinds of hollas today. He's going to cap it off with $100 holla. Hats off to Harbaugh and the players. Guys, give Pegasus all kinds of love in the chat, please, man. Thank you. I think I missed some gifted memberships too, man. Please remind me who it was in the chat. I'll circle back around to it in just a second. As a matter of fact, let me take a look at this real quick. Here we go.
Maybe we
see if we can find all you guys, because you guys are showing a lot of support today, man. I really do appreciate it. Oh my goodness. QJ showing Telesco how to use them. Yes, Nicholas, absolutely. Rick Monteroso, the two says, I call this a squish director. That's what we were looking for. I didn't just want to beat the Raiders. I wanted to squish them, and they are squished. Jermaine F., that's who it was, gifted 5 memberships to the stream. Thank you so much, Jermaine F., for the 5 gifted, man. Really do appreciate that. Thank you guys so much. G. Biss with the 47 months, first win in the toilet bowl. And anyone have QJ having a 200-yard game on their season bingo card? I think not. Thank you so much, man. 47 months on the stream. Thank you so much. Fabian with the $2 holla. Our lucky charm misdirector. You've done it now. You don't know what you just did. You've done it now. Chase with the $50 holla. Hey, opened up YouTube to see celebrity appearance from Mrs. Director. Shout out to the family watch party and Raiders beat down. Bolt up. Here comes Aiden looking, fires underneath. It's going to be complete, but very short of the first down at the 40-yard line. It's a 4th and 7. Tarheeb still in for the tackle, and obviously the Raiders are going to go for it here. $50 holla from Chase, man. Thank you so much, dude. Give him some love in the chat.
Thank you, Chase.
4th and 7. This is for the game. Raiders. Aiden looking. He's going to try and take off on the ground. Throws on the run. Is it intercepted by Tarheeb still? I don't know, man. It's another simultaneous catch. Tarheeb still has it firmly in his grip. What's the ruling going to be? Oh, Tucker's going to get it. I think by rule, a simultaneous catch goes to the wide receiver. Tarheeb still, very nice football move. Unfortunately, goes to the offensive player. Here comes the next play. It's going to be Myers. Myers now with that catch over 1,000 yards on the season. Good for him. Still a second down, under a minute to play. Oh, my goodness. We got to catch up here. Lionel Turner with the $5 holla. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. We're getting ready to wind down and get into Bleacher Report here momentarily.
For he's a jolly good fellow. Which
he's a jolly good fellow. He's a jolly good fellow. Thank you so much, my man. I'm sure there's a Jim Harbaugh out there somewhere feeling a ripple in the there's a jolly good fellow force. Oh, man, I feel good all of a sudden. Zach Size with the $10 holla. 5th seed. Maybe we end up with a home game. Who knows? But it's feeling good right now to be a Chargers fan, man. We're about to see the Houston Texans. Ernesto Castellium, thank you so much. $20 holla. What's up, baby? Thank you so much, dude. I get to show my wife now. Look at that. That's a $20 holla. Thank you so much. Next reception is to the running back, Alexander Madison. Picks up a yard, and the clock continues to run under 1 minute now at 48 seconds. SJ 89 with the $5 holla. Didn't get to watch the game or track it until now. Did I miss the QJ Awakening?
Yes, you
This
did.
is the QJ Legacy game, my friend. Next pass to Michael Mayer is going to be brought in for 5 yards. It'll be a 2nd and 5 from the Chargers. 12, of course, playing for pride at this point, the Raiders, and to mess up my underdog entry. Red with the $5 holla says, shout out to Mrs. Director supporting her husband's team. Wish I had a wife like that. Yeah, it's going to go to her head. She's a Saints fan, cough, and she's sitting next to me. All right.
Shout out to my
Mrs.
guy
Red.
with no comment, Lowell Director. Another great season. Looking forward to the off-season and a late Merry Christmas to you, Mrs. Director and the fam. At least one more game.
Aiden over the middle, incomplete. It's a 3rd and 5 coming up. That's really sweet, BC. We'll reread that here in just a second. Thank you. In front of Mrs. Director. And Mrs. Red put on blast. I don't know. Big love to the Mrs. Saints fan. Jake with the $5 holla confirmed I'm going to the wild card game versus Texas. Hey, have so much fun out there, man. That's going to be an experience. Thank you so much for the $5. We'll make sure that we're hitting all these guys with some love in the chat, baby. Mr. Rager back with a $10 holla for yeah, we got it. With a ripple in the force. Jolly good fellow. Thank you so much, man. Here comes 3rd and 5, 8 and 2. Oh, it's going to be, a touchdown to Brock Bowers. Boo! That's all right. You messed up my underdog. Boo! I don't care, man. We got ourselves a huge win over the Raiders. That's all that matters. Here comes BC with a $100 holla, baby. He says, shout out to my guy, Lionel with no comment. Director, another great season. Looking forward to the off-season and a late Merry Christmas to you and Mrs. Director and the fam. At least one more game. Yes. How blessed are we that we get one more Chargers football game at least this season. Could not be more stoked. I was so stoked all last night, looking forward to this game. I get to do it all over again as we get close to the AFC wild card, featuring the Chargers versus Houston Texans. Big win today for the Bolts. BC, thank you so much. Another $100 holla. Big love, baby. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, BC. Now I get to show my wife. See, that's a $100 holla right there.
It's cute that he's me, even after a decade.
That's right there. See that?
Yep, I see it.
See that? BC did that. Yeah, it's so cute. David with the $5 holla. Thanks for the season, Director, going to the Bolt tonight to welcome the team back. Bolt up. Oh, man. That's where I wish I was local. I would totally load up the Jeep with the fam, go out to the Bolt, screaming, hollering, cheering. You guys represent out there, man. Thank you so much, David, for the $5 holla. Guys, incredible day, dude. Unbelievable support from the chat. Thank you guys so much for everything that you guys do for my platform, for my family. It's been unbelievable. The Chargers with that win. If you guys are just joining us, 25 seconds left in the clock. As soon as the game expires, we're going to start winding down and get over to Bleacher Report for my post-game reaction show. But the Chargers, with this win, have secured the 5th seed in the AFC wild card. Will now be facing the Houston Texans instead of the Baltimore Ravens, which many consider the softer matchup, giving Justin Herbert an opportunity to win a postseason game under Jim Harbaugh. I think that's something that we all want to see and became a much more likely outcome with the win over the Vegas Raiders.
That mental block that we already played, the Ravens, and we lost.
Here comes the onside, and Will Dissly's got it. That's going to do it. The Chargers will come out and kneel to close this thing out.
Yeah, anyway, I just think it's good that we're playing Houston. Already got that mental block this year that when we played the Ravens, so
now we can level up into whatever the next matchup may be. It's going to end up being the Steelers or the Ravens, right? I don't remember. It might even be the Chiefs. I want a slice of the Chiefs again, though, man. If I'm being honest with you guys, I know everyone's like, I don't know, we want to win. We're going to go far. We want to Super Bowl. I get that. I want my chance at the Chiefs one more time if we can make it happen. That's what I'm looking for. I want a rematch with the Kansas City Chiefs. Every team's going to be hard to beat no matter what in the postseason. At least give me my division rival revenge if we can grab it.
It's going to be this.
$5 coming in from Creative King. Let me see if I can find this again.
Yes, I agree with this.
Biggest scam, Ladd and Dicker not in the Pro Bowl as they and Alt and Herb, all extras for it. Bolt up. Let's prove them wrong. Yes. Absolutely.
I agree.
Mrs. Director is on board.
So
on
upset.
board with the
Dicker
Pro Bowl snubs.
really
Dicker absolutely snubbed.
Yeah.
Lots of snubs on the Bolts this year. But that's going to do it, Bolt fam. Thank you for the fiver there, too, my man. Chargers are going to win this one 34-20. And the Bolts, now securing the 5th seed, will face the Houston Texans in the AFC wild card matchup. Boss
It's time
Mac
for
in the
us to
house.
shock the
It's
world.
time for
Charger
us to
fans, who
shock
has
the
it better
world.
than us?
Charger
High voltage
fans,
sign.
who's got
High
it better than
voltage
us?
sign.
I got to
High
say it one more
voltage
time,
sign.
Boss Mac.
High voltage sign. High voltage sign.
Who's got
High
it better
voltage
than
sign.
us?
High voltage sign.
Nobody! Oh, what a win, Bolt fam. We can stretch it a couple more minutes before we head things out here, man. Steve Simmons, $2 holla, on to the playoffs. Live stream next week. Oh, I'm so excited to stream another postseason game, man. It's been a big year for the Bolts. And honestly, again, I couldn't have imagined a better outcome for this season, of course, outside of a Super Bowl win. Jim Harbaugh, first year, taking a 5-win Chargers team to an 11-6 season, a playoff berth, the 5th seed, and an opportunity for a Justin Herbert playoff victory. I'm all about it.
With no weapons.
With no quote-unquote
weapons.
Wait until this offseason. This team's going to absolutely improve behind new GM Joe Ortiz and company, man. Guys, thank you so much for joining me and Mrs. Director on this stream. It has been a wildly fun ride, an awesome outcome, an awesome turnout from you guys in the chat. We had over 2,000 people out here for a majority of the stream. Super fun. If you guys aren't done with me yet, I will be shooting over to Bleacher Report here momentarily for my post-game reaction show. Let's give Mrs. Director a chance to say goodbye to you fine Bolt fam in the chat.
Bye, guys. Thank you so much for all of the support. It really means so much to our family. You guys are amazing. I am very proud to be a part of the Bolt fam. You guys are literally the best fam. Anyway, we're going to the playoffs, and we have 5th seed, so you guys next week.
Let's go! Thank you guys so much for joining me. This has been the Director. We'll see you in the AFC wild card matchup stream next week. As always, bolt up, stay frosty. As Mr. Rager would also say with a $10 holla, we'll see you on Bleacher Report. Big love. Thank you for the 10 right there, man. We'll see you guys next time. Let's go! Who's got it better than us? Nobody. Big love, Bull fam.